Yeah. Somebody said quick hits. Boxing Eagle, quick hits. Yeah. Oh, man. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. And I'm back with some more boxing. Can y'all hear me? Boxing Eagle, quick hits. Yeah. Jose, what's up? The big homie Ego, let's chop it up. Oh, we gonna definitely do that. What's happening? Man, shout out to the 504 to know ya. You heard me? Top of the morning. Yeah. All this love y'all showing and greetings, and that's perfect. But y'all gotta hit the like button as well. Yeah, y'all gotta smash the like button. Big ego-ness. Yeah, man. We out here. Look, we out here. I put the bay on my back. Look. Y'all see that? I put the bay on my back, man. I put the state of California on my back. Like I said. Like I said before. Yeah. No, I'm not at the crib. Your man's out here working. We gonna ring in the new year the right way. I told you it's about to be 2020, and my vision is clear. That's 2020. Oh my gosh, the bars is too tough. Let's get it. It's about to be 2020. My vision is clear. That's 2020. Man, I'm crystal clear. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, whoa. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, I seen Tank pay for the girl from Baltimore's funeral service. That's a good deed, bro. I love it. Yeah, I already booked for Wilder Fury. I already booked the room. I gotta see that one. Man. Oh, are you coming out from the East Coast? Hey, that's how you know it's a real one. You coming out to the West Coast for that. That's a good fight. Man, Tyson Fury might get slept, bro. He keep calling Wilder a bitch and a pussy and shit. I don't think that's a good idea, bro. That's Banos. You know, young Banos. I don't know. I don't know if that's wise and advisable. I understand getting in people's skin and all, getting under people's skin, but I wouldn't be calling that man out his name so much. He keep calling him a bitch and a pussy, but hey, to each his own. Maybe he thinks that's a mental edge to get Wilder like out of sorts. He said Fury finna get tucked. He finna get tucked in, bro. He finna tuck him, bro. He finna hit him with that Chris Tucker. Goddamn, man. Ricky Tan, get up, though. Let's go. Ricky Tan, you can't get that girl, Michael. Hey, Chris, I can get her. You can't get that girl. Hey, Captain, I ain't playing. I'ma leave his ass at Panda Express. Bro, he finna hit him with that Chris Tucker. I'm Detective James Carter now. Put your bag in the bag. You put your own shit in the bag. I am not a. Yeah, y'all repping that new media. Let's bring in this 2020 the right way. Who you think will win, Joshua Wilder? That's not even a question at this point. Hey, Joshua, bro, I don't know what he doing to his body, but he don't look, man, he don't look like the same. I don't know. Like okay, Joshua before he looked unbelievably like built. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like hard to obtain diesel. You know what I'm saying? Joshua, look at Josh. This is Joshua. He just posted this yesterday. You see what I'm saying? I've never seen a black dude wear a hat look so like I don't know, so out of place. But anyway, look at Josh. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't look like he even in the same shape. So I don't know what going forward. I don't know what his goal is. Like what his identity is as a fighter. Cause like whatever shape he's in right now, that looks obtainable. Like you know what I'm saying? Like before he was like fucking like on some trying to be on some Arnold shit. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm getting the sensation of coming day and night. Bro, he was on that pumping iron shit. It looked like, man, come on, bro. When I work out, it's like I'm coming. I get the sensation of coming day and night down there. Bro, he was on some pumping iron, some Lou Ferrigno shit. That looks like that don't like when I see like the old pictures of Joshua, bro. The old pictures of Joshua, you'd be like, oh, if you would have seen him at the grocery store, you'd be like, oh, damn, the motherfucker swole. If you seen him, you'd just be like, oh, you know, he big dude, but you wouldn't be like, you wouldn't be like no pumping irons. I'm getting the sensation. I'm coming. I'm coming down the Dylan, you son of a. Bro, you wouldn't be doing all that. You feel me? I would have motherfucker just come in and I'm like, nah, what are you doing? Governor of California. These motherfuckers come in the chat, they be like, what the fuck wrong with cuz and shit? I hope nobody came in on that part. That should be crazy. Well, let's check out this boxing ego fella. Nah, what are you doing? Hey, get these people here. Bro, what is wrong? I'm unsubscribing, dude. These motherfuckers be so mad and shit. Anytime I say something they don't like, I'm unsubbing, man. This channel sucks. This blows, dude. Hootie and the Blowfish, dude. I'm fucking out of here. I'm fucking gone. Like, bro, get the fuck on then. You ain't gotta tell me I ain't your pappy. You feel me? Yo, them big booty chicks on deck, ego. Man, Ron nasty. Hey, you nasty, Ron. Hey, Ron Finkley nasty. Man, that's Ron Cosby. You nasty as fuck, bro. I know what you talking about, though. I would like to put the pudding with the ladder, with the jello. Bro, Atlanta had work. Oh, my God. Work. Worst behavior, bro. Atlanta had work. Hey, my dude Ron nasty, bro. He on that Bill Cosby shit. Would like to put the pudding in the pudding popper, the ladder at the Broader Brother hair show, you see. The ghost down, bro. Hey, my dude Ron nasty than a mother. Y'all can tell I got a full night's sleep. Man, them fight weeks be. This is my first night where I got some sleep. Somebody said Ron Jeremy. Nah, not Ron Jeremy. You nasty. You nasty too. All y'all motherfuckers, bro. Man, down south just got too much. It's crazy, like, bro. It don't matter what nationality you are, ass. I'm like, damn. Black ass. Oh my god. Caucasian ass. Asian ass. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Shit, you motherfuckers get bored seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everywhere. Like everywhere you turn, this should be crazy. Motherfucker get tired of seeing that. Come on, man. You wear some clothes? No, Atlanta hasn't. Hey, but you got to be cool in Atlanta because, you know, it's a great place. A lot of entrepreneurs, but Caitlyn out there too, bro. You know, I'm not, if that's your thing, that's cool. I'm just saying Caitlyn be prowling these streets and shit. Caitlyn finna be there. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not a problem. I'm just saying Caitlyn is finna be in this motherfucker, bro. Nah, Caitlyn out there. She waiting. I was at the airport, Caitlyn waiting for me with a sign that said boxing. Yeah, I was like, who? What the fuck? I'm just telling you. It's Caitlyn. Nah, yeah, I'm not tripping, bro. It don't matter where you go, bro. Like there was a dude. He was gay or whatever, and he was at the hotel. He worked at the hotel. That motherfucker giving me attitude and shit. What you doing here? Like, bitch, what the fuck? How you gonna ask somebody what they doing here? What? You at night, listen, I don't got anything against nobody. Do your thing. But like for me, I'm about like respect and different things like that. And how you work at a hotel checking me in talking about what you doing here? Like I know you. Like you ever met one of them people who just got an attitude for no reason and shit? Nah, he ain't watch my channel. Hey, you try to put hey, nah, come on, bro. I don't know about all that. He didn't know me or nothing. No, he was just I was like, yeah, I'm here to check in my room. What you doing here? What? What you mean? What you mean? What am I doing? I can't be here. My room already paid for. I pay for this. Man, I'm money ego. I paid for this room like a month ago. This shit been paid for. Just check. Give me the goddamn 2 keys. Give me 2 keys, motherfucker. 2 keys. 2 keys. Bro, check me in this motherfucker. Then he tried to play me, man. I got back from the fight. It was late though. It was late. And then they got this little like pastry section. So I was trying to give me a little pastry. And I said, "Oh, is it still open to purchase?" And he said, "Yeah." And then he got up. He was sitting down. He got up and started walking there. And he said, "Just playing." And I'm like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Just playing." My machine. He said something. The computer's down. Computer down. That's what he said. Him downstairs, bro. Bro, that motherfucker said he okay. So he was sitting. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Hold up. I got back from the Tank Davis shit. Boom. I'm walking back to my room. I want a motherfucking pastry. I work hard at the Tank shit. So can I get a pastry? Can I get a pastry? That's all I'm saying. Can I get some pastry? I said, is it still open for me to make a purchase with the bakery goods? With the bakery. And he was sitting down and he stood up. He said, yeah. And then he starts walking over where the register's by. And he said, just kidding. Him downstairs, bro. He said, just kidding. He said, I think he said something else like JP or some shit. Or JK. JK. Just kidding. The computer down. I'm like, what you mean a computer down and shit? What the fuck? How you gonna set me up like that? I have my mouth all watered up for a fucking pastry. Worked this whole fight week. Want to reward myself. Motherfucker want that pastry. Them motherfucker said computer down. Meet me at the club. You know, they got a little Atlanta swag. Meet me at the club. Computer down. I'm like, what the fuck you mean computer down? Meet you at the club. I ain't meet shit at the club, bro. I'm about to meet you in county, bro. What the fuck? What's popping with this pastry? You feel? Bro, that motherfucker. Meet me at the club. Computer down. Do. Man, what the motherfucker talking about? Computer down. Why did you tell? Like, how you gonna say the register is open, but you forgot that computer down and all that, bro? Yeah, you about to be down. You about to get packed out, bro. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. Cause then they gonna be like, oh, he go. The BLT's gonna be. The BLT's finna be on me. Oh, yeah. Nah, it ain't even nothing like that. But I'm just telling y'all. Cause never mind. Let me just stop. Cause y'all gonna be saying I'm attacking the BLT finna come, bro. Oh yeah, it's attack. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. I just wanted a pastry. It don't matter who it was. Yeah, proud African. What's popping? Yeah, that motherfucker got up. Computer down. Yeah, I'm the GOAT. There ain't nobody in boxing like me. You know that. Yeah, man, them BLT's coming, bro. Yeah, he juicy Somali, alright. I'm gonna find them Nigerians. Uh, Shout out to Ron. Good work, man. He was out there working the fight too. Somebody said computer down. Yeah, that motherfucker computer down. Like he tried, I don't know, he tried to say it cool or something. Motherfuckers a computer down. Like what's wrong? What you mean you can't sell me a pastry? Computer down. Man, Atlanta is wild, bro. Okay. I went to this restaurant. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to put this on the. But I was at the bar eating, because I needed something to eat before I caught my flight. And then I luckily I just finished eating, and then the door has like a clear glass where you can see like who's entering. And then I see this motherfucker come up like Thriller and shit, like tweaking and shit. And they're about to open the door. And then they open the door and it was a crackhead, right? This is in Atlanta. It was a crackhead trying to come in like zombie mode, straight zombie. And then there's this southern, I think she was the manager. There was this white lady, but it was like one of them white ladies that had some soul. Like you could tell she from the south, cause she like damn near didn't. She sounded like, I don't know how to explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She didn't sound like a Colorado white lady, bro. She sound like hood than a motherfucker. She said, "Oh no, 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 get the going, get the." She sound like Otis and shit from Martin. She like, nah, nah, roll with it, get the going there, you crackhead boy. What you doing there, boy? Like you know what I'm talking about, bro. Motherfucker sound like she was like white lady, sound like Otis and shit. What you done did there, boy? Get the going, boy. Getting ready to take you down, boy. Like she had some soul. I was like, oh shit. And she said, nah, 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 don't. You ain't allowed in here. Like I don't know where she from. Like I don't know. She had kind of like a NO accent. Like, what you doing? I ain't gonna say it no more. Don't tangle and twist it. You hurt. She sounded like Birdman. I was like, oh shit. This white lady, she with the shit, bro. She might have migrated there from to Atlanta from Louisiana because she sounded like Birdman. I ain't gonna quit playing with my fucking dough. Don't come in the fucking dough. Like, what happened to that boy? Like she was tripping, bro. She started wilding on him. I was like, oh shit, Birdman sister and shit is here. She said, quit playing with that fucking dough, you heard me. I was like, oh shit. Put some rest. And then the crackhead backed up and like left. And then she was telling us at the bar, like her coworker, or yeah, coworkers. She said, "Bro, this is, bro. I listen, Atlanta. I love y'all. I even tweeted about this, but I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. This is a true to life story. Bro. I want somebody to say I'm making this up, cause I'll fucking reveal the restaurant. You know, if you was there, if you know, you know, you know. I want someone to try me and act like I'm just making up shit for giggles, bro. I'll tell you the restaurant, the address, show you the Uber fee that I paid to get there. Let's get it. So y'all ain't gonna play me like that, but it's a true story. So anyway, the crackhead, like Walking Dead shit, try to come in. She was like, I ain't gonna play. Quit playing with the fucking dope. Get out. Get out. She was like real on some real southern shit, white lady. So she shooed the crackhead out, and then she started explaining why she kicked the crackhead out or whatever, right? She said because the crackhead came in earlier and stole a customer's jacket and pulled her titty out. Bro, that's what she said. I was like, what the fuck? How you gonna steal someone's jacket and pull your titty out? Bro, you wanna see a crackhead titty, bro? Hey, some of y'all ain't got no pussy, bro. That man said, let's see it. LSI, let's see it. You wanna see some crack titty? Would the crack milk come out? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to see no crackhead, bro. No, you doing too much. Someone said on Pyru. Nah. This man said, let's see it. Some of y'all nastier than I thought, bro. You want to see some crack? You want to see crack rock, crack rock? You want to see a crackhead? Nah, bro. That you doing too much, motherfucking Pookie Mama and shit. Keep calling me, man. Keep calling. But anyway, how you steal from somebody and pull your titty out? That's some crackhead shit because Them two things don't even go together. Like, thank you. Like that don't even like, you know what I'm saying? That don't even go with the crime. How you go rob somebody? How you gonna steal somebody's coat and then do a lewd act? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a motherfucker robbing the bank and pulling his dick out or something. Like open the goddamn safe, open the goddamn thank you, and then like this shit don't even make sense, bro. Or how you gonna pull the titty out? That's the crackhead shit. Cause your mind is all over the place. I don't know. I ain't did crack, but from what I read and understand, that shit take you on some Aladdin shit. A whole new world, a whole new magic place. Bro, you finna be in a whole new world. You the new Aladdin motherfucker. Just like Aladdin, bitch, get you anything you ask for. Bro, she robbed the motherfucker and pulled the titty out, bro. Hey, Atlanta ain't got no chill. I ain't fucking around, bro. And the other thing that was impressive about the Atlanta crackhead is they they were trying to come into a restaurant. Like damn, like out here in the Bay, we got bro. They got that town dope, so we for sure got the fiends. But they don't be trying to. They go into like Burger Kings and Subway stuff like that. Like Bay Area crackheads, they know, which establishments to go into. You feel what I'm saying? They don't be trying to go into Benihana's and like 5-star restaurants and shit. Do you get what I'm saying? They know their limitations as in the crack world. You know, does that make sense to you? Bro, like they go into a Subway, McDonald's or some shit, try to wash up. But Atlanta, bro, it don't matter what you can be at a motherfucking Atlanta. That shit different. Shit, it was like a pretty pricey restaurant. Crackhead like, let me in. Open the door. Open the door, I say. That shit crazy. Hey, I ain't seen that. Bro. They coming in. Bro, this shit crazy in Atlanta. These motherfucking crackheads try to come into like nice places. Like Bay Area, they don't try to come into the nicer place. You know what I'm saying? Because they assume you gotta have like a ticket or some kind of access card or something. So they just stay away. That motherfucker in Atlanta, she was like, try to get in there. Oh shit. Shit crazy. How she get in there though and steal somebody's jacket? That's what I'm trying to figure out still. Hey, Harlem Future, you a fool, bro. Stop laughing. I keep seeing your comment. I had a good ass time in Atlanta though. Yeah, man. The crackhead tried to get me. But I had a good ass time. Atlanta was cool. For life, what's up? I'm in Frisco. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Oh, y'all make me get up and shit. Yeah, bro. I'm in the SCO, bruh. That's SFO airport. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Motherfucker, I got 2 windows. That's how we doing. Look, I got multiple windows. What window you want? Okay. Look. Look. I got a window right here. I could do it. Allen Iverson. Yeah, man, we out here. Anyway, I had a good ass time in Atlanta. That shit was fun. Tank is a star, which we gonna talk about. Y'all motherfuckers hating. Why y'all hate so much? Like, I ain't never been like that, so I never understood that. I just mind my own business. Motherfuckers be hating. Y'all want to hate that bad? Like, for real? Is it fun? Like, y'all like it? You guys like this shit? Tank's team started the hating? What does that mean? How do they start the hating? Yeah, Jose holding it down on the ones and twos. Yo, smash the like button.
It's been 8 months since rescue crews first began searching for missing Tyler Dior Cruz Jr. Tonight,
Y'all gotta smash the like button. We about to get started.
suspects Jessica Mitchell and Arnold Coons are answering the questions.
Yeah, the money coming in. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Definitely ego. The city gonna fuck with you, but Atlanta, we just different, bro. Yeah, shout out to Atlanta, man. Hey, I would like real talk. I would move to Atlanta. Like that's what you know how some of them cities just touch you. Like some cities you just go to and you be like, this is cool because they got everything. Atlanta is a place that got everything, or at least get property or something in Atlanta. Boss Red, $2. Yo, ego, Mr. Beast is here. Appreciate you. Hold on, it's kind of cold, so let me get. I'm about to get started. We're gonna talk about this tank hate. I gotta put a sweater on. Y'all gotta give me a sec. Hold on. Smash the like button. Y'all gotta hit the like button. It, it be cold as fuck out here, bro. But I kind of like it. Who hating on Tank? Old media. Probably you. Because you asked it. If you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know. Bro got the best impersonation. Daddy Guerrero. Hey, y'all tripping. You guys like this guy? Mayweather? Beat up his wife. That motherfucker tripping. Yeah. Shit, that's how they acting with. You guys like this guy? Tank? Mayweather fighter? He beat up his wife. Bro, why y'all hate so much? Somebody explain hating. Like, explain what you get out of hating. Let's start there. Oh, shout out. Y'all like my shirt? Sublime? Y'all don't know about Sublime. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all know about Sublime? Y'all young motherfuckers don't know about Sublime. Your hate? Is that English? That motherfucker say your hate. So I'm hate. So if I look up hate in the dictionary, it's just gonna have my ugly mug. Get the fuck up out of here. Motherfucker say your hate. What? Can y'all speak? If y'all want to diss me, if y'all want to diss the king, can y'all learn how to like speak English? Motherfucker say your hate. What does that even mean?
I'd be surprised if there's a camera anywhere in
Listen. What do you benefit from hating on people?
Frustrated that clean clothes you want to wear always seem to need an iron? Try that.
Okay, here. Since y'all ain't gonna answer that, I'm gonna ask you this. What have you ever gained in life from hating? What have you ever like gained? Like name a come up you've gotten from hating. Like where you hated on someone so much, money was deposited in your like that's some good ass hate. Here's $500. What have you guys ever gotten from it? Somebody said higher blood pressure. Facts. But I'm saying something positive. Yeah, bro, that's that insecure shit. That's why you when you see people listen, first of all, let's let me give y'all the history of hate. Like let's break it down. When you're speaking facts, like pure facts that can't be refuted, that's not hate. That's not hate. But people be playing the role. They be playing dumb and shit. And it's not even so much that I'm like, for example, we'll use Tank because this is what the video is about. It's not even so much that you have a criticism on his performance. If that's what it is and you were just being genuine and honest about that, I wouldn't even really have no beef with that. If you had constructive criticism. But the thing is, we know the usual suspects. These motherfuckers have a track record of saying farcical things and putting their thoughts on wax. And we know these motherfuckers don't hold nobody else to the same standard that they're trying to hold Tank and various black fighters in general, by and large. That's the difference. If we're going to break down and dissect Tank's performance over Gamboa, we can do that. I'm with that. I'm with that type of smoke. But from what I'm hearing, these motherfuckers be lying, bro. It is they hating, they capping. I don't care what nobody say. I know cap when I see cap. I'm like Thor. I know cap when I see cap. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said I'm like Thor, the Avengers. I know cap when I see cap. Captain America. Man, stop playing with me. The bars are too tough. So, yeah, these motherfuckers is hating. So let's dissect it. We want to talk about it. First of all, Tank, motherfuckers trying to make it sound like he did bad. Like, where was this? What did y'all watch? Where he did bad? What round did you give Gamboa? Let's start there. What round did you give Gamboa? Block Jeffrey. Man, block this racist motherfucker, bro. Thank you. What rounds did you give Gamboa? Bro, these motherfuckers want to hate so bad, they don't even have their lies straight. My mama used to always say, "Get your lies straight." They don't even. First of all, okay, look at let's dissect it. I'm ready now. They saying Tank look horrible, but then they're also saying that Gamboa had one leg. So why do you have to double up on the excuses? If why like okay, for example, they say Gamboa had one leg, right? But he looked, but they're saying Tank looked horrible. Like first of all, let's talk about the one leg shit. Gamboa got knocked down and allegedly twisted or ruptured his Achilles from a knockdown. He didn't carry like a come in with the ruptured with the ruptured Achilles and then he was fighting. He got slept, he got dropped hard and fell any type of way. And as a result, he twisted up his ankle or broke it. You know what? You know people are lying. Somebody said he got it. His ankle was broken and all this extra shit. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. But either way, this alleged injury happened when he went down in the second round because he got knocked the fuck down. Tank hit him. I don't even. There's so many knockdowns. I don't even remember which knockdown it was. But I think it was where he jab and caught him with the left clutch. So right then and there, shut the fuck up. Because if he got injured, shit happens. You have to improve your defense so you don't get dropped like that to the point where you don't fall all types of crazy. Once again, this is how I know they hating on Tank. Chavez Jr. got his fucking ass beat by Sergio Martinez for 11 rounds straight. Came alive in the 12th round, the final round. Came alive and almost stopped Sergio. And Sergio, when he got knocked down, he fell and ruptured his knee or messed up his ligaments and tore the ligaments or something. I ain't seen nobody blame Chavez Jr. for Sergio Martinez getting injured. They just rejoice. Oh yeah. Once again, when you're a non-black fighter, fans will rejoice when you don't do shit for 11 rounds and almost do something to almost win you the fight in the 12th. Meanwhile, Tank Davis won every single round virtually, had multiple knockdowns in his first fight in that division, a guy with more fights at that weight, and then pulled the trigger and stopped somebody, and he's held to some kind of standard of took you long enough. The guy had one leg. Man, that's his fault. Improve your defense. You know, injuries happen. No, I mean, how we blaming Tank, bro? Listen, I make the reality known, and it makes people uncomfortable, and I don't give a fuck because when I'm at the fights, these same racist media motherfuckers don't say shit. They don't say shit to me when they see, oh, you're fucking racist, and oh, media don't do that because they, bro, I'm not even going to put on wax, but they know. We'll leave it at that. They know. That's why I never see that same energy. Oh, you racist, because we can have the conversation fit in like in person. I'll say the same shit I'm saying here in person. This ain't shit. This ain't no like hologram or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. So I'm a man. At the end, a man got to stand by his convictions. I'll make the same argument if someone gonna have the dialogue in person. I'll make the same, and I know you can't, and you're gonna look stupid. But anyway, notice a common thread. I could name at least three black fighters where their opponents get injured or something happens, and then the victor, gets blamed for it. So recently, Tank Davis versus Gamboa. Whatever the fuck happened to Gamboa's leg after he got knocked down, somehow that becomes Tank's fault. Mayweather Pacquiao. Mayweather beat Pacquiao ass, limited him to landing 71 punches, and Pacquiao's alleged shoulder injury, somehow that's Mayweather's fault, right? Yes, it's up to my promoter. My shoulder is dislodged. I break my shoulder and I need Tordal and bro. That how the fuck is that Floyd's problem? How is that? I went to the ocean, to the sea, under the sea, for my shoulder for the salt water, and if I will fight Floyd again, my shoulder will be healed. Man, get the fuck up out of here, dog. So that's two. I said I can name at least three, so I named two. Jamal Charlo versus Jorge Sebastian Highland. He fought on a Barclay undercard, and Sebastian Highland got knocked that same shit. Got knocked down and twisted up his leg or some bullshit. Somehow that was Charlo's fault. Charlo is he. We need to blame him because Sebastian Highland got a peg leg or whatever the fuck y'all talking about, bro. The commonality or the common thread, the common denominator, is the fighters that were victorious were all black, and their opponent wasn't. You know, and motherfuckers made this excuse. How does a black fighter get blamed, and you guys see it, because their opponent got injured in combat or just injured in general? I mean, if you come to a fight with an injury, you don't pull out. I mean, it's fair game. Meanwhile, Deontay Wilder, he fought and beat Chris Areola up and won every round and knocked him out with a broken hand, which was clearly evident when he took his glove off. He was like, fuck. I seen him wincing as they were taking the gloves off. Y'all gotta smash the like button. So once again, it's looking bad for old media because they're spewing a bunch of hate, a bunch of lies, and a bunch of bullshit. Oh yeah, Andy, my dude Icy be on this shit. Wilder also tore his bicep and had a broken hand or whatever, fractured hand or whatever. Still got the knockout, right? Devin Haney, he just fought Antonio. No, not Antonio Moran. Whoever the dude with the blonde hair was on the KSI Logan Paul. His shoulder was bothering him, which he just had a surgery for. Still got the victory, and won every round and got a knockdown. So once again, I guess black fighters are they have to be Superman. They got to fight through their injuries, make no excuse, can't make no excuse because no one's gonna care. Nobody cares. You know, no one's like, oh, if Devin Haney would have got knocked out, they're not gonna be like, oh, it was his shoulder. God damn it, betcha by golly why. You know, bet you by golly, wow, if his shoulder was, and ain't nobody gonna do that for him and have the same sympathy. So why you want me to have a bunch of sympathy? Because Gamboa got dropped, lacking defense, and got hit hard as fuck. And then but he had one leg and it took 12 rounds. You dumb motherfuckers. That's probably what kept him in the fight. You feel what I'm saying? Because listen, you're a wounded animal. Gamboa, first of all, I'm going to give you my personal opinion, but him, when you get injured, you know you're injured. If it's like something supposed to be serious or whatever, you know you're injured, right? So that makes you more squirrely, if you will. Because I noticed Gamboa wasn't really fighting to win rounds. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it difficult when the person is in like this survival mode. I'm injured. I can't really move around like I want to, and I'm not fighting. Where I'm not saying like I'm not knocking Gamboa because if he was injured, he showed heart to throw some shots and throw punches back and stuff like that. But he wasn't doing nothing crazy to win. If he was fighting like normal, he probably would have got knocked out sooner. Because he would have been there would have been more openings. There would have been more openings. You feel what I'm saying? So if you have a man like for people again, I'm gonna break it down because ain't nobody can do it like me. I went to Charlo versus Brandon Adams, right? Brandon Adams is the same thing. The only difference is he didn't have an injury. So you notice Charlo knocked Dennis Hogan the fuck out because Dennis Hogan, he was, he was there to be hit, but he was still moving and like coming from weird angles. He was still taking some chances. Brandon Adams got in there with Charlo, seen how big he was, felt the power, and Brandon Adams was reluctant to really engage, so he was just showing off his defense, but he definitely wasn't winning rounds, and he definitely wasn't. He was trying to mount little small attacks, maybe to flurry to steal rounds, but he wasn't really engaging or there's no way Brandon Adams was going to beat Charlo at home in Houston, and I was at this fight. Shout out to H Town. There was no way he was going to win and beat a brand new champion because he got Canelo ducked him, so he was the WBC champion. You're not going to be the WBC champion at home in his backyard, H Town, fighting like Adams was fighting. You're not. You're not. It's just like Klitschko Tyson Fury. The fight that Klitschko was putting up. There's no way Klitschko was gonna win, champion or not, because he didn't really do much until the last 3 rounds. So that's just anytime you have somebody who's not willing to, who's kind of in that survival mode. It's not gonna come easy. If Gamboa would have tried to go heads up with Tank, then it probably would have been ugly, cause he was getting hit. The man's head looked like a Pez dispenser. Tank got to stop missing weight. I don't give a fuck. I hope Tank miss more weights. Fuck what y'all talking about, cause y'all don't do this when Chavez Jr. be coming in 1,000 pounds overweight. Man, fuck that. I hope Tank miss some more weights. Man, fuck that. We riding. Unless I see the same energy with Chavez Jr., y'all motherfuckers in the comment section still give Chavez Jr. a chance. Nah, I'm not, bro. I'm gonna feed Tank. If I see him, I'm gonna feed him. Fuck that. Nope. I'm gonna buy him a cheeseburger so he can admit. So it's nah, I ain't stopping shit. Come stop me. Come stop me from talking my piece. Nah, fuck that. If I see Tank, I'm buy him some donuts. Fuck what y'all talking about. Cause y'all ain't gonna keep it fair. Nope. I'm buying him Krispy Kreme when I see him. Or whatever the fuck he want. Cheesecake, cheesesteak. I'm do like the band. I'm gonna walk and get him some juniors. Man, fuck that. Chavez Jr. be missing weight 5 pounds, motherfuckers, just 2 weeks before. Ain't nobody said shit. Oh, Tank gotta really start. Man, fuck that. We riding. 2020 is still on. Chavez Jr. got $3 million, deducted 1 million because he came 5 fucking pounds over, and motherfucking Arizona still came out to support him. And you want, the black channel, you want blacks to turn on Tank and all types of bullshit. But I ain't seen nobody turning on Chavez. This motherfucker, Chavez don't even come, bro. He weigh in naked more than he weigh in with undies on and shit. That motherfucker don't even have no chonies on and shit. He just come to the weigh in naked because he know he finna miss weight. Fuck what y'all talking about. That motherfucker Chavez walk out butt naked, cupping his shit. Hey, bro, he just walk out naked because you know he ain't making weight. So I ain't trying to hear that. Motherfucker just come out to the holding this shit. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I ain't about to make this fucking weight. Stepping onto the scale. Son of Mexican legend. Julio Cesar Chavez. Motherfucker should be butt ass naked. Standing still. Like, bro, you might as well. He might as well just dance up there. Cause you don't even have to stand still. You're not making weight. Them motherfuckers should just dance up there. What you standing still for? You ain't finna make no fucking weight. Fuck is y'all talking about? Motherfuckers standing still like 5 pounds just finna fall off. Doing fighter pose. What you do? What you doing the one for? And you 5 pounds over. Hold up a 5. How about that, Chavez? Like Floyd, he could do the one. Easy way. Chavez need to hold up however many pounds over fucking weight he is. Like how many pounds over you this time? What about your Jacobs fight? Just hold up how many pounds you over. Shit, you might need 2 hands fucking with Chavez. So don't tell me no shit about Tank. I'ma feed him when I see him. Bro, I'ma get him some steak. Fuck what y'all talking about. You're like, that's not professional. I don't give a fuck. Because until y'all start showing the same energy to everybody, because Errol Spence don't even he don't have problem missing weight, and they still be talking about Errol weight. I mean, look at his off-season weight. Ugh. He's gained too many pounds. Okay, but he ain't missing weight, and y'all still talking. Once again, black fighters held to a different standard. Y'all can say whatever you want. It's true. It's true. Held to a totally different standard. Errol Spence don't miss weight. I don't remember a time he missed weight, but they be talking about his off-season weight. And you see anybody else non-black that be and they like Lomachenko. Real talk, Lomachenko looked fluffy when he was in the ring with Teofimo. I thought Fimo was way bigger, bro. Lomachenko look. See, that's just corny. Someone said, "Ego, why is Charlo so aggressive? Why are you asking me about another man's actions? That's weird. Y'all gotta fix these questions. That's just stupid. Don't ask me about another man's personality. Would I look like a goddamn mood ring? I don't know. Ask him. Anyway, Errol Spence, he ain't missing weight. I don't remember when he missed weight. He came in a pound under for the Mikey Garcia fight. They still talk about Errol Spence. Oh, he's drinking too much and he's eating too much, bro. So what's the difference, bro? They are looking for stuff for the black kings in boxing to complain about. So until I see that even up and leverage, man, fuck that. Errol Spence ain't miss weight, but people always talking about his off-season weight. Tank, his off-season weight gets up there, and then he's missed 2 weights now, and that's all they talk about. But they ain't said nothing to Chavez Jr. They ain't said nothing when Mikey Garcia missed weight and was throwing up in the trash can and shit and lost his belt. Man, fuck that. They ain't said nothing when somebody else recently too. They came back. Who was it? It was like Virgil Ortiz or somebody. I think it was Virgil Ortiz. Didn't he, bro? I swear to you, I think it was Virgil Ortiz or somebody missed weight and came back within 2 hours, and he had to, and he younger than Tank. Did Virgil Ortiz miss weight? Did Virgil Ortiz miss weight in his last fight? And he had to come back within 2 hours. Then shut the fuck up. See, this is what I'm talking about. Virgil Ortiz was fighting an unknown anybody, and he recently moved up from 140 to 147. He's a Robert Garcia fighter, so he's in a famous gym who knows the drill. Robert Garcia has Mikey and had Maidana and all these world class fighters. Robert Garcia himself is a world class fighter when he was fighting, and he missed weight. But when Tank missed weight, is this big headline, like Tank is like the world, like he's the president of the United States or some shit. So like people have to talk about Trump because he's the commander in chief. You get what I'm saying? So whether you love him or hate him, his decisions pertain to the fucking ecosystem of the United States of America. Block Josue Garcia. The motherfucker said no. You're lying. Gotta go, gotta go. Ego is 5'5". Corny. Gotta go, gotta go. Who next? Come on, man. Shooters, get these motherfuckers out of here. Yeah. Bro, I don't even have to argue no stupid shit. Anybody's ever met me ain't never said no stupid shit like that. So, cornball shit. Bro, that's how you know it's going to be another bad year for old media. I'm speaking facts. I'm talking boxing. We just chopping it up. And they just try to come up with any distraction they can to get away from the situation at hand. Porter had to cut his hair to make weight. Yeah, I never heard of no shit like that. The motherfucker just had a barber on deck and shit. Man, cut a braid. I'm gonna make this shit. I ain't never heard of that. Shout out to the UK. Once again, Tank is not the president of the United States, but it just goes to show you the man is a big name and he's a cash cow and he's popping because everybody seems to always be fascinated with his every move, And boxing ain't got no type of equality. I said Virgil Hunter, excuse me. Virgil Ortiz just missed weight. He just missed weight. And had to come in 2 hours later and made weight. The same predicament as Triple G, or what's the name? Gervonta. It's the same exact thing. But Tank missed weight one other time. But Virgil Ortiz is also moved to a new division, and he's younger than Tank. And I don't remember all these headlines. Oh, when will Tank get the picture? Why didn't they say that to the double standards is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't we see a bunch of articles written about when will Tank get it? I mean, when will Virgil Ortiz get it? And Virgil Ortiz, he lacks discipline. Where were them articles about that? Or Mikey Garcia when he missed, or Chavez Jr. You don't see it. Motherfuckers baby every other race basically in boxing except for black fighters, and they hold black fighters to a completely different standard. That's how you know. If you know, you know. That's how you know it's on and popping, because you can dispute and try to refute what I'm saying, but you can't do it factually because I'm giving you the evidence, and I ain't heard near person refute what I'm saying. I ain't heard one argument that counters what I'm saying. Not your own argument. Oh yeah, but Broner, not no stupid shit. Talk about what I'm saying. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk about Danny. Talk about what I'm saying, and then refute that. I was just watching something about. Damn, this shit is moving hella fast. I was just watching something about them and remember what you said about them being that way. I don't even know what you're referring to. Yeah, man. So that's just the reality of it. It's so many double standards in boxing, and people just go with who they like. If they like you, they'll do anything to protect your image, and they'll sweep it under the rug. But if they don't like you, which happens to be coincidentally a ton of black fighters that these racists and old media and shit don't like, Have you ever noticed when it comes to Al Heyman fighters, black fighters, and old media, it's like they have a handbook that they all read from. If you are a black fighter, right, and I'm gonna keep saying it, if you're a black fighter and they want to scrutinize you, they have this. It's like hating for dummies, and they just go over the same talking points, the same talking points, over and over and over and over again. It's the same talking points. And if one doesn't pertain to you particularly, then they'll just go to the next one. Hey, shooters, just be on patrol. We're not worried about it. Hey, business brains, all y'all, stop it. Just handle it. Y'all know what it is. We the most popping. I got the livest live stream. That's what happens. Y'all know the routine. It ain't nothing new. Another day in paradise. Icy, don't even entertain it. Come on, man. We getting straight to the bag with this one. Y'all just know what to do. I know it's funny, but they don't have no other defense mechanism but to try to pollute the airwaves. We to the bag, man. Fuck it. Anyway, so that's the reality of it. These double standards are ridiculous, and they only hold certain fighters to a standard. Have you noticed it's like hating for dummies? When it comes to a black fighter, there's like a handful of go-to things to use against him. He's a runner. He's boring. He don't sell. You know, he don't have no ticket sales. His attendance was bad. His viewership was bad. This person's a jerk. This one's, some like personal issue they've had, like a woman beater, or this guy is an alcoholic, right? It's the same thing. He ain't fought no one. That's another one that they use. Thank you. He ain't fought no one. Look at their resume. And they just recycle. And then oftentimes there's a fighter like Tank. They can't use some of the most routine excuses. You can't say Tank is boring. That wouldn't even make sense. And we already know you're lying, but that would be more apparent that you're lying. If you say Tank is a boring fighter and he has no action in his fights, then we know off top that's just so egregious and so far from the truth. We know absolutely without a doubt you're lying. So they can't say that. So the great thing about guys like Wilder and Tank is they make it hard for the racists and old media to scrutinize because they have to start saying stupid shit. Like, you can't say Wilder's boring. You can't say Tank's boring. You can't say that Wilder is not putting on a show when he's charismatic. He's selling out. He's doing 12, 13, 14,000, right? He's knocking people the fuck out. Same thing with Tank. Entertaining style, skills. They still find it. So they're like, damn, I can't call Tank or Wilder runners. I can't say that they're boring and not entertaining. Tank just, bro, it was 14,000 people. It was lit in Atlanta. Black Hollywood. Great venue, right? I ain't never been to, I've been to Atlanta, but I ain't never been to the State Farm Arena where the Hawks play. Shit was dope. The man brought out Shaquille O'Neal. I ain't seen Shaq in no fights, and I know he probably just goes to the big fights. He brought out Shaq. I talked to Matumbo. Like, what the fuck? Just a little old YouTuber and shit talking to Shaq and Matumbo. I seen Lil Baby was there. I was in the hallway with all of them. Lil Baby, Lil Kim. You want to bumble with the beat, huh? Bzz. Put a hex on your whole family. Dressed in all black like the Omen. Bro, Lil Kim was like 2 feet away from me. Wait a minute. Boo, boo, boom. Doom, doo, doo, doo. Fucking Lil Kim. Bro, Queen B was right there. Tons of rappers. Steven Jackson. Bro, it was lit. It was lit. Floyd was there, obviously. It was lit. So they can't say the typical stuff. Oh, nobody knows Tank and Tank don't sell. And listen, let's get to the good shit. Y'all want the good shit? Hold on, we gotta get them likes up. If y'all want me to get into some of the good shit, I'm gonna start breaking these motherfuckers down. Watch how I break them down. If y'all want me to break them down, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch how I break these boys down. These young boys can't beat me. These young boys can't beat me. Nah, I need some more hell yes. All right, look. I'm gonna break them down. Watch how I break old media down. Let's play a game. Y'all gotta just be truthful with yourselves, right? Watch how I do them, man. Every time, watch how I do them. Everybody's scrutinizing Tank's performance. Oh, Tank moved up to lightweight. His power didn't carry. He's unprofessional. He missed weight. He looked horrible. You know, this is the old media propaganda that they putting out, right? Talking about his sales. So let's put this in perspective. Y'all ready? All right. Icy, hold me down. Put this in perspective. I just listen. I make the people think. I make y'all think. You ain't got no choice but to think. Hold on. Let's get us some sunlight. You feel me? It's a nice day. I need a little bit of sunlight. I need some sunlight. I need some sunlight because sun nice. All right, look. Let's get it, man. Yeah, I need a little bit of sunlight. Okay, hold on. All right. Yeah, we need a little bit of sunlight. Okay. Put it in perspective. Old media hating that. Hold on. Can I get right real quick? All right, hold on. All right, we good. Old media hating ass, right? They talking about ticket sales and shit, right? This is what they want to talk about. So let's talk about it. The new media way, digital mob. Let's get it. All right, look. Tank Davis just had Atlanta lit. There's no denying it. At first, even me with the venue, I was like, man, these motherfuckers in the South, they becoming late than a motherfucker because it looked dry up until the cold feature. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't really packed out. So I was like, damn, where everybody at? By that co-feature, that shit filled in like a motherfucker, bro. So different crowds, you know, the different things. Like when Tank was in Baltimore, because there was a Baltimore card and he had a lot of Baltimore fighters on the card, the motherfuckers showed up early. So I was kind of expecting that, but it's a different market. And Atlanta, they like to come late. Plus, you had the games on. You had college football games and shit, LSU and all this shit. So, let me get my coffee. Hold on. Yeah, so anyway, the South like to show up fashionable. Motherfuckers are coming in like Frank Lucas and shit. Yeah, man I used to work for. He owned half of a company. They don't own me though. That motherfucker had the Frank Lucas minks and shit and Fox and the Hound ass jackets and all types of shit. Atlanta they was looking sharp. Motherfuckers was looking like Frank Lucas. I was like, okay. I was like American gangsters out here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got Blue Magic. It was a name brand like Pepsi. I guarantee it my dollar. Right? Yeah, they pulled up on CP time, bro. These motherfuckers are late than a motherfucker. Like a like a pregnant chick. These motherfuckers was late. These motherfuckers like a pregnant chick the way they was late. That period wasn't coming. Nah, anyway, it shit filled out. It was crazy, right? So let me get this straight. I'm gonna put it all together for you. Old media hating, saying Tank, ain't this and that, and he's unprofessional. They're saying this was the worst mismatch in the year and all this shit, right? So let's put it all together. I'ma just use what they said. Tank's unprofessional. He missed weight. Tank is immature because he pushed Gamboa, and it was the mismatch of the year. That's what old media is saying. So, all things considered, why was the attendance like that? If this was so you mean that Tank is really a fucking star? If he's able to have mismatch of the year and have the place packed out like that, full of more celebrities than Lomachenko, I ain't never seen no Lomachenko fight, whether he was fighting in L.A. or wherever the fuck he was fighting, that looked like that ever. His best possibility is fighting in New York versus Teofimo. And I don't even know if he wants that fight in New York because that's where Fimo from. But this shit was lit. So he's able to sell a mismatch and do those type of numbers with a mismatch. That's what you're telling me. So something's not adding up. You're talking, oh, Tank's not that big. He's not big of a star. What? Okay, so you're saying he was in the worst mismatch of the year and all this other bullshit, but the man had the place packed out. So let's talk about numbers. A perceived mismatch for Tank does these numbers. This is what you guys are saying. You're saying it's a mismatch, right? So I'm just going to put it together. A perceived mismatch. He doing this type of numbers, bringing these celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and all these little baby and all these motherfuckers out, right? A mismatch with Lomachenko was Anthony Corolla at the Staples Center. Then why didn't he have this type of turnout? Whew, y'all be getting bodied and this shit. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Listen, old media, I'm just using your logic. They said that Tank was in a mismatch. So his mismatch, that's what you say, oh, Gamboa's faded, he's washed, he's old, he already got stopped by Crawford. He quit in the other fight, Castanedos or whoever. All right, cool. So using your logic, Tank in a mismatch, virtually sold out and had a packed house with celebrities. Lomachenko, he just fought at the Staples Center this year versus Anthony Corolla. So that was a perceived mismatch. Another foreigner who's not American, just like Gamboa is not from America originally. And Lomachenko's, you guys, ESPN saying they're number one pound for pound guy. And Nipsey Hussle's funeral was the same week. Nipsey Hussle had more people. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Nip had more people at his funeral than Lomachenko had at his weigh-in. So explain that one. Lomachenko is supposed to be so popular, right? He's supposed to be number one pound for pound according to ESPN and old media. But his perceived mismatch ain't doing no numbers. In fact, he fought Luke Campbell after that, and they had to take it to the UK because that shit wouldn't have done no numbers in America. So last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Ain't no smut on my rep. You feel me? So it's looking shaky for old media. And the funny thing is, we not even pressed about it. I like old media now. Not really, but I like they can't do shit. I like where we're at and where old media is at because all that old media bullshit, nobody believe it anymore. Nobody. Ain't nobody believe this shit. Their voice is getting weaker and weaker. How does Tank sell out in his perceived mismatch? Right? And Lomachenko's being praised to no end, especially people like Baldhead Bradley and ESPN. Oh, Lomachenko, oh. Bro, Mark Kriegel and all these motherfuckers. Lomachenko can hold his breath underwater for 5 minutes. Like, I don't give a fuck. What does that got to do with anything? Let's see if he can hold his breath with Teofimo. The motherfucker got him in the swimming pool with all his backstory. He could hold his breath underwater for 5 minutes. Let's see if he could hold his breath for the big fights. So somebody explain it. Lomachenko is being billed as pound for pound #1 to the point he's so popular that ESPN erasing his losses not once but twice at least, erasing his loss and showing on the on-screen graphic that he's undefeated, which is a goddamn lie. But Tank's doing the real numbers. Bob Arum, put it in perspective. Bob Arum is talking about people fighting in Jamaica and all this shit, you know, in Mongolia and all, all these places because he says it's getting too hard to sell tickets in America. You think Mayweather Promotions and Al Heyman is saying that after last weekend with Tank? Is that what y'all think? Huh? Smash the like button. I told you, that's how you catch a body. Old media can't adjust. So Bob Arum, while he's complaining about ticket sales for, selling tickets in America, well, not nobody else, PBC ain't complaining. Spence versus Porter outsold probably every DAZN fight. I mean, name a DAZN fight in the States that outsold Sean Porter and Errol Spence. Man, it's looking shaky. And listen, DAZN got to do these whatever YouTube extravaganzas with Luke Paul. I mean, what's his name? Logan Paul, and yeah, shout out to Paul. Old Coonberry Crunch. That sound like a cereal. You was tripping, bro. That man said Coonberry Crunch. Listen, Logan Paul got all these followers, and KSI got all these followers, and the Staples Center did less than Tank did in terms of pure, announced attendance. That's fact, based on announced attendance, unless otherwise disputed by, commission paperwork. So Logan Paul got 20, 30 million on YouTube or whatever he got, and KSI got 35 million, whatever. And it was a once in a blue moon type of fight, and still did less than Spence and Porter in that same building. Still had less attendance than Tank fight. Man, that's how you know. The Tank hate train, the PBC, it just continues to grow. They're running out of excuses to try to remain relevant. And they're starting to see over time that the stuff that they said and the things that they've advocated for aren't the case, which leads to hating. Have you noticed this? When black fighters fight, especially PBC black fighters, when black fighters fight and they get a victory, especially if it's a knockout victory, it's almost like they lost a fight based on if you hear the conversation after. I'm going to say it again. Have you noticed black fighters often, especially PBC black fighters, when they win, especially if they get a knockout, you would think that they lost based on the comments. And I don't ever see this energy for non-black fighters. Any non-black fighter, I never see the energy. Like Tank got a 12th round knockout. Crawford got a 12th round knockout versus Jose Benavidez. You would think that they lost the fight based on the response you receive after. Like, oh, it took 12 rounds to get Benavidez out of there. But he still got him out of there. Gamboa, oh, it took him 12 rounds to get him out of there. Like, you would almost think that they lost the fight because what part of the game is it? That's why new media is so imperative. That's why we're destroying everything moving that ain't us. Since when is it a downside to stop somebody late? Bro, It don't matter if you stop someone in the first or 12th. A stoppage is a stoppage. Errol Spence didn't get a knockdown until late. Shit happens. But the fact of the matter is he got that shit. When he fought Sean Porter, he got it. You know, when Chavez Jr. again, Chavez Jr. didn't do shit versus Sergio Martinez for a good 11 rounds. He was getting whooped. Then he almost stopped Martinez in the 12th round, dropped him twice, I think it was, but he had lost every other round before that. I didn't hear no people just, if anything, that was like saving grace for Chavez. Like, oh, he got the knockdown though. Tank throughout the Gamboa fight got several knockdown, 3 or whatever it was, and then he stops the man, and you would almost think that he lost based on the comments you hear. Oh, this wasn't his best stuff, and he looked horrible, and he was in there with the old Gamboa, and I was like, what? Sergio Martinez was 40 years old when he fight Chavez, and he beat that ass for 11 rounds, 11 and a half rounds. But I didn't hear people then or now come down on Chavez Jr. for not doing shit for the whole fight. So that's what I'm saying is really conflicting. That's how I know the double standards are real, the racists are real, the tribalists and the people who support favoritism and just destined to hate because they don't have the same energy or the same criticism for non-black fighters that they have for black fighters. So inadvertently, like we always knew, it's an inferiority complex with some people. Gregory Campbell. And I'm not saying like I'm not Anthony Joshua. I'm not saying that. Remember what he said, the black supreme race or whatever to Eddie Chambers. I'm not saying nothing like that. What I'm saying is an inferiority complex if you can't give credit where credit's due. You have insecurity issues if you can't give credit where credit's due. And it's really a testimony, and people who are insecure can't realize this, but it's really a testimony to what you really feel when you have to go out of your way to hate on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you notice I've been on this platform for years, made my dollar, kept out of full-time work for like somebody else, doing what I love. And I don't never have to put nobody's name in my titles and clout chase people. I did it all off the cuff. The impersonations, the facts, the reality, the breakdowns, the coverage. Bro, ain't no one in boxing ever been like me, bro. I promise you that. Name somebody else that did it like that. No team. Don't cover every single fight. I don't go give you coverage to every single fight because it's me. I'm one man. Desperado. El Mariachi. And I've been able to entertain. I'm not doing like a big radio show or I don't have a podcast. I don't have no call-ins or nothing. Ain't nobody did it like me, bro. I promise you. I'm a one-man show. It's different. It's different around these parts. You can't name another person that's achieved what I've achieved, covered more than I covered, got to where I needed to be, traveled like I did, and did it dolo. Come on, man. So, yeah, it's really an insecurity issue. And see, I don't have those. I'm not saying I'm human. I'm not saying I've never been insecure about anything. But even if I am insecure, that just makes me work harder to improve whatever it is if I have vulnerabilities or whatever. Period. But these other dudes, it's like seething, like it's coming through their pores that they want to hate and all this type of shit. Smash the like button. We got to get these likes up. They can't help it. $135 is definitely stacked. Yeah, man. These dudes can't fathom it. And to me, like I said, your insecurity, you guys just realize this. This is not just boxing, this is life. Your insecurities are gonna bleed through. If you're highly insecure, your actions are gonna show that. So the best thing you can do is work on your purpose, work towards your goals, and achieve the life you want to lead, whatever makes you happy. For some people it's money, for some people it's love, for some people it's like, working a job they enjoy doing, but you got to achieve that happiness and achieve that success, because if you don't, it's going to show. It's going to show through your actions. You don't even have to pay. You don't even have to attempt to show, because A lot of things in life happen on a subconscious level, you know? It's not like you intend to do this. Like I see a lot of dudes fail with women in dating because what they want to achieve the woman or to get the girl, their crush to like them back, their actions based on who they are and the fact that they're insecure, they're not going to lead to the end result because you're not doing enough things to show confidence and, you know, put your insecurities to rest. So they bleed through. Even when you ever seen a dude who's just bumbling around, you go, you know, you get in front of a girl in the break room that you like and you just bumbling around, you knock your soda onto her and stupid shit. You ever seen that? Or even on a movie or something where a guy likes this girl and he's spilling stuff on her and shit because he's so nervous around her. That's how old media looks to me. Just bumbling about, clumsy. They're trying to get their crush to like them back, but they ain't got no game. I told you I'm from the Bay. You feel me, bro? We got all the game. We got game for free. Like Gilly said, we got $1 million worth of game. Right! We got all the game you need. We dropping jewels. We dropping jewels for y'all. Nah, I see. Not the ones where the dudes be doing too much. But yeah, man, people's insecurities bleed through, and it gets to the point where you can't control it, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of hate, like a lot of disdain for Tank, and you know, certain fighters, double standards. Let's keep the same energy ongoing. If people kept the same energy, I wouldn't even be tripping. But we know that that's not the case. We know that Tank is being held to a standard that they're not holding. Like I said, Virgil Ortiz just missed weight, and I ain't see no headlines, and he's disrespected the sport, and he's so unprofessional. The fight should be canceled. You know, you don't see that. But Tank missed weight. It's his second time, and it's like a big thing. If Broner does something, it's a big thing. Mayweather, Wilder, and then meanwhile, what's more of a disrespect to the sport? Failing drug tests or missing weight and then making it within the 2 hour limit? That's part of the rules. If that wasn't part of the rules, then Tank would be ass out. You know, if you just had to make it that first attempt or whatever. But that's part of the rules, so he's well within his rules, the rule set, and he made weight, and you know, it gets blown out of proportion. I don't think it's professional when fighters can't make the contracted weight. But at the end of the day, if you're all about professionalism, there's a lot of things that people do that's not professional. You know, like Chavez coming in 5 pounds and then quitting. All them fans came out to Arizona for a DAZN card, Eddie Hearn rematch room special, and then that's what they were left with. That's why they damn near had a riot. So, if we're talking about all this dumb shit, you know, talking about Tank and his fans and all this stupid shit. Tank fans were lit in the crowd, you know. They were lit and left satisfied with the outcome of the event. They got good action, 12 rounds of action, and Tank, you know, he did his thing and got a stoppage. Meanwhile, all the fans of Chavez Jr. that came out in Arizona, were they left satisfied? Were they left satisfied in Arizona? Because if they were, then I can't fathom why people would be throwing boots and beers and nachos and, you know, hot dogs and shit into the ring. When have you ever watched a good ass show at the opera or something and start throwing hot dogs and tomatoes and shit on the stage? Beers, good show, good fucking show. They was throwing shit like grenades and bro. They was doing that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar skyhook, throwing shit. Michael Buffer getting hit in the fucking face, and Chavez and Jacobs is ducking bullets, and it was crazy. So, yeah, Tank Show was definitely more of a success because people were left with a satisfiable outcome. But once again, the narrative is that Tank looked horrible and he should have. See, This is what they do to black fighters. I'm telling you. They'll ostracize Gamboa, right? They'll ostracize Gamboa so bad to the point where they want his um his performance to look bad in the end. And the worst part about it, Tank is achieving that level of hate. I swear, I was listening to the dude in the crowd, and the whole time he was non-black. We'll just leave it at that, non-black. The whole time he was hating on Tank. Tank got a knockdown in round 8 or 9, and he was like, see, he can't get this old man out of here. Bro, this is what he was saying in the crowd. He was like, he can't get this old man out of here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Gamboa's winning this round. He's winning. And then he kept saying this. All of a sudden, Tank knocked down Gamboa. Clearly, what round was that? Like in the later round, the second knockdown probably. Whatever round that was, like 8 or 9 or whatever, this dude in the crowd was like, "Oh yeah, this look bad. Oh, he can't get a, he's an old man. He can't get the old man. Just the same old meat. Round 8. Yep. See, he's like, he can't get the old man out of here. This is ridiculous, and this is bad. This is a bad look for him. I mean, he's much younger, and but come on, bro, you pay. Yeah, and he had good seats too, bro. He paid all that money to be angry and hate. That I'm telling you, these dudes, it's just like my channel. They hate my guts, they hate my channel, whatever, but they keep coming back. That's what has to mean something, bro. It has to mean something. Cause the shit I don't like, I don't need. If I don't like it, I don't need it. Bro, the man paid all the money to hate. Like, oh yeah, this is a bad look. He said, oh, Gamboa's winning this round. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him go. Then Tank bloop, bloop, bloop. Gamboa. I'm like, this is crazy. And to me, that's like a microcosm of, so you think this dude, whoever he was in the crowd, ain't the same people that's on the computer typing. Like he ain't got no means of getting on the internet and typing. He got means to get to the fight and get good tickets. This is the same type of people that was whoever he was in the crowd. The same type of people that be in here, that be in the comment section. And it's just so these motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. He was talking about Tank was losing and he was getting tore up and so little, and then Gamboa got dropped hard. You did all that and he still lost the round. It's like comical at this point. You doing all that, you paid all that money for ringside tickets and you hating that bad. All that for him to, you said all this stuff like Gamboa was winning just for him to lose the round. Sad. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to get that hate about your heart. So it's like he's entering that baby Mayweather run where people, they paying to see him lose and shit, and just because they don't want to miss it if Gamboa. See, and that's what happens. They thought Gamboa, in all actuality, they're gonna tell you Gamboa ain't shit. They're gonna tell you Gamboa ain't got no power left and all this stuff. But the people like that was in the crowd. They paying, hoping because they don't want to miss the moment. Like, oh, I'm hoping Gamboa could pull this off and knock him out. But then when it goes according to how you feel in your true heart, then you just go back to, oh, this is a bad look for him. He can't knock out an old man, blah, blah, blah. Canelo took 11 rounds to knock out Kovalev, who wasn't doing shit. And he was 36, 37. Golovkin 36, 37. Canelo can't knock him out either. 2 fights, 24 rounds, he can't knock him out. Right? It took 9 rounds to knock out Liam Smith. Liam Smith of all people. It took him 9 rounds. I don't see the same shit. I don't hear the same energy. Why did it take 9 rounds to knock out Liam Smith? How come Jared Hurd could knock out Austin Trout? but Canelo couldn't. You see? You see the double standards, bro? And you look at Golovkin. Golovkin fought Dominique Wade and people like that, Willie Monroe, who weren't next up. And fans came out and didn't care who the fuck he was even knocking out. They're like, oh, okay, Triple G versus a black guy? Okay. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah. Triple G versus a black guy that don't have a chance. I'm all in. But then when Tank knocked out a gold medalist, he took too long. Bro, Kell Brook didn't even get knocked down by Golovkin. Errol Spence knocked him down and knocked him out. Triple G didn't even knock down Kell Brook. His corner stopped it because he was on the ropes and his eye was clearly bothering him. So like I said, double standards is real. Motherfuckers didn't care who Triple G was knocking out. Adama and all this shit. Man, who the fuck is Adama, cuz? Like, who is Adama? For real. I still don't know. Like, to this day, I don't know who Adama is. That motherfucker, Black Panther extra. The people of Wakanda, we have the vibranium. It is in our possession. Dr. Claw has stolen the vibranium. Like, bro, who the fuck is Adama? We do not have a trace on Dr. Claw. And the vibranium. Bro, who the fuck is Adama? Get this blood diamond ass motherfucker the fuck out of here. You took everything. G-Moon Hunsu brother and shit, bro. Get blood diamond the fuck up out of here, cuz. Sierra Leone and shit. I will avenge my fight with Triple G. If it is the last thing I do. Like, bro, who the fuck is Adama? This motherfucker was in Black Panther. M'Baku. Adama. You mustn't. Bro, where Forrest Whitaker at in the Triple G Adama fight? That motherfucker. Adama, come here. The power of the Black Panther has been removed. That motherfucker drinking. Man, who the fuck is Adama? Bro, he had to. Man, get him out of here, bro. The gods must be crazy. Get him the fuck up out of here. That motherfucker fought Adama, and the world loved it. Yeah. Get out Triple G. Man, who the fuck? They was hyped and shit. Like it was Rocky versus Drago. To see some goddamn Triple G versus Michael Blackson. Where's the pink motherfucker? The pink. No, I do not have no receipt. No, that. Give me my goddamn refund. The pink motherfucker. Do you know who you're dealing with, man? Get Michael Blackson, brother, out of here and shit. What you been chewing on this? No, motherfucker. Do you know who you're dealing with? Try again, motherfucker. Yeah, the pink motherfucker. Man, get the Dama the fuck up out of here, bro. And then Tank knock out a gold medalist. And he was never even... Was Tank ever hurt? I never seen him hurt or nothing. Terrence Crawford got hurt. And you could say, oh, okay, it was 4 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago. But he still got hurt. I mean, that's just what it was. And we all rate Crawford. No, motherfucker. Do you know who you're dealing? Bitch says she look like Layla Ali. She look more like Muhammad Ali. She look like all the Alis. All the mother suckers. Bro, get the mother suckers out of here, bro. Bro, they did not care who the fuck Triple G was fighting. He was fighting all them niggas. All them mother suckers. All of them. They didn't care when he was fighting them niggas. Them beach niggas. The he bitch dance and shit, bro. They didn't care who he was fighting at all. They was like, sign me up, Triple G versus another motherfucker. Yes, I want to see. Triple G in Unfufu. Yes, sign me up. I would like to buy 2 tickets. 2 tickets, Some, you black motherfucker. Bro, they didn't care who the fuck Triple G was fighting to this day. The Triple G, this motherfucker be in here with all types of Uber Eats motherfuckers and yes, Triple G versus Uber Eats, good ass fight. This is a good motorcycle fight. Bro, they don't give a fuck who Triple G, Rob Zombie, like it don't matter who Triple G fight. But Tank whoop Gamboa ass and that ain't nothing. But Triple G out here fighting Paulie Shore and shit. Buddy, it's the reason, no reason to juice, bro. Get son-in-law the fuck up out of here. The fucking biodome and shit. That motherfucker, bro. Yes, I want to see 2 tickets for Triple G and Murasaka. Yeah, Michael Murasaka. That is a good fight. Good fight for me. You almost made me choke on my water. Bro, you know it's true. That's why. That's why your motherfuckers is laughing. Because these motherfuckers, I promise you, if Triple G's next fight was against Michael Murasaka, y'all would be like, oh, yeah. It's a good-ass fight. Michael Murasaka, I mean, he's from Ghana, so you know he's going to be tough. These motherfuckers make all types of excuses for Michael Murasaka versus Triple G. They be like, yes, I want to see it. It's a stay busy fight. So the Murasaka could stay busy for Canelo. Bro, get him out of here. These motherfucking fake ass, man, these fake ass fans, this shit is a trip. They let Triple G fight anybody. Lamb chops. And it's like, it don't matter who he fighting. Paul Bunyan. Oh yeah, good Murasaka fight. Bro, Triple G can fight whoever the fuck he want. But then they'll downplay Tank beating Gamboa. Oh, you know. Gamboa, he only had one leg. I mean, am I right? Am I right? Man, fuck that. If you get knocked down and you break your leg, then whose fault is that? What the fuck? Whose fault is that if you punch somebody so hard they fall uncontrollably and break their leg? How is that the victor's problem? So if you you just and you wake up with the stanky leg and shit, how is that your opponent's fault? Is he supposed to put you a nice little pillow and pallet down so you can fall comfortably? Bro, Tank was hitting Gamboa with some shit. I don't even know how Gamboa was even accepting some of them shots. And it's clear to me, Gamboa, to me, he was taking little small stands to show heart. But he wasn't really doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing like where he looked crazy, bro. So I didn't see what y'all. Hold on, shit. It's cold in a motherfucker, bro. I gotta turn this AC up. I didn't see what y'all allegedly seen. Y'all acting like like Gamboa was throwing things and shit. Gamboa's best work, he caught Tank out the clinch in like round 8 or 9 or some shit. He caught him out the clinch and then hit him with the 3-piece. But it wasn't nothing, no crazy shit. So I really need to see what y'all allegedly seen. Like, what round did y'all give Gamboa? That's all I need to know. What round did Gamboa win? People are like, this was a bad performance by Tank. What are we talking about? Mean Machine won more rounds versus Crawford and more spots in rounds than Gamboa. So it's like, what are we talking about? You know, even Teofimo versus that Japanese dude, who the fuck was that? He was tall and big, and that's about it. And Teofimo went 12 rounds with him. But I didn't see the same type of energy. Somebody got to make this make sense. When Teofimo fought that big Japanese dude, it went 12 rounds. And this was an unknown anybody. And Teofimo's a big 35-pounder. And I fuck with Fimo. I'm just talking about, I didn't see this type of disdain and people Like even fighters calling out Tank and saying he's horrible. You know, Terrence Crawford said he should stay away from this guy and this, but nobody said that about Teofimo. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, first of all, y'all put too much precedence on any one fight, unless it's just that fight to win. You know, I'm like the Mayweather Pacquiao or something. Like Teofimo, he had the rough fight with Japanese dude, but then he looked awesome versus Richard Comey the very next fight. So I don't see how this new boxing age be writing people off of wins and shit. Like, Teofimo really didn't look, and to me, Teofimo didn't look like himself in that fight with the Japanese dude. You know, more so than Tank didn't look like himself to me. But I didn't write Teofimo off, and he came back and blasted out Richard Comey. Now he a champ. That was a certified win. You know, people, it's just like people write people off from victory. It's just weird ass. There's a bunch of weirdos in the game, bro. Let the real ones through. Man, I'm from the West Coast. We don't like all that weirdo shit. And people just coming out the woodworks to hate. So, like I said, you would read the comments and think that Tank lost or got knocked down a couple of times or or knocked down, period. The way they talking. Yeah, smash the like button. Okay, we got some more money. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Ego. Keep up the great work. Hashtag new media. Rick Meister. Have a happy holiday. Hope you enjoyed Christmas if you celebrate it. Happy New Year 2020. We back. I covered my last fight of the year, and it was a great one. Appreciate you. I'm going to ask y'all a real question. Listen. And still, I can't wait. I'm going to catch a body. I'm going to catch that fucking quick. I'm going to catch. Watch me. Watch. Listen, I got energy today. I got a full night's sleep, finally. When I be traveling, it's hard because I be on other people's time zones. But I got a full night's sleep. I'm ready to go. Quick. Don't shoot that little motherfucker, quick. You kill my brother Tommy. I'm going to catch a body quick. Watch. Some of y'all don't know why I'm doing that. It's from a movie. Watch me catch this body. Shooters, get ready. I'm about to catch a body. Man, that's 12 gauge. Shotty. I hit him with this shotty like, oh my God. Let's get it, bro. I'm about to catch one. Watch me. Let's get it. Yeah, Harlem Nights, exactly. You spelled Harlem wrong, but for sure. You know it's the kid with the accurate facts. I'm about to catch a body like an acrobat. Let's get it. Let's get it. I said it's the kid with the accurate facts. I'm about to catch a body like an acrobat. But this ain't Jackie Chan. You will get rushed in rush hour when I rush you. Oh my God. When I rush your man. I rush you, fam. Let's get it. True question. We'll do a hot seat. I'm with the smoke. We got smoke today. Watch me catch a body like an acrobat. It's like Nickelodeon. I'll spill your guts. That's aggro crack. Oh my God. Y'all don't know about that Nickelodeon guts. Listen. For that rock, you will get your guts spilled like Nickelodeon. That's aggro crack. Listen. Tank first fight versus Gamboa, 135, versus Lomachenko first fight at 135 versus Linares. Who looked better? Yeah, the kid is back. I'll say it again. Tank's first fight at lightweight, or Lomachenko's first fight at lightweight. Lomachenko's first fight at lightweight was Jorge Linares, right? He was a champion. His performance versus Linares, or Tank's performance versus Gamboa? Tank, for sure. Then what we talking about? Tank looked better versus Pedraza, you mean? All right, we got a hot seat. Loma wasn't fighting hurt competition. Bro, you got 10 seconds. The competition got hurt in the fight because he got knocked down. So how is that Tank's fault? 10 seconds. Hold on. Listen, I told you we got hot seats. His name is AK Zion. Yeah, we going to send you to Zion. 10 seconds. He got hurt in the fight from getting knocked down. That's not the other fighter's problem. If you get hurt trying to evade shots or whatever, you twist your actions, homie, block him. Block him. I told you he ain't got no work. Where the work at? Block him. Get rid of him. He's the first victim on that Summer Jam screen. All right, let's go. How is Tank at fault for Gamboa getting hurt, knocked down, and hurt on the way down? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. That's like blaming Triple G because Kell Brook's skull orbital broke. What the fuck? Once again, when it's a non-black fighter, notice when they inflict injury upon someone else, it's that other fighter's problem. But when a black fighter inflicts injury upon a fighter, somehow he's to blame. Charlo's to blame for Sebastian Hyland, him breaking his leg or whatever the fuck happened to him, right? Gamboa gets injured upon getting knocked down. Somehow that's Tank's fault. Anyway, let's get back to the question. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easily. Nope. Linares versus Lomachenko. See how they try to distract from the actual conversation? Lomachenko's first fight at lightweight was Jorge Linares. Tank's first fight was Gamboa. Linares has 5 losses with 5 knockouts. At the time he fought Lomachenko, it would have been 3 with 3 knockouts. So what are we talking about? I asked this question, they said, oh, but Linares was the Ring Magazine champion and he had the belt. I don't give a fuck. Bro, you talking about Ring Magazine that's owned by Golden Boy and Linares is a Golden Boy fighter. I don't give a fuck if he's the Ring Magazine, if he's Lord of the Rings, if he has a ring pop, you know, if he like onion rings. What the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? You talking about some Ring shit. I don't care if he liked the movie The Ring and shit, The Grudge. He's Ring Magazine champ, which is owned by Golden Boy, and he a Golden Boy fighter. What a quinky dink. You already know there's politics when it comes to that type of stuff and how many belts are in boxing and all that. Bro, I'm catching vicious bodies. Where they at, bro? Yeah, I don't give a fuck if he Lord of the Rings. What the fuck has that got to do with nothing? Linares had been stopped 3 times by the time Lomachenko got to him. He took 2 L's in a row like Cool J. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I said Linares got 2 L's in a row. That's Cool J. LL Cool J, y'all don't get it. Man, I rip shit. I'm on that Todd Smith. He just took 2 L's like Cool J. Man, I let the tool spray. Why they ain't saying nothing? Ronald Finkley, I let the tool spray. He gonna get 2 L's like Cool J. I'm just lounging. Bro, he's stuck in the house. Oh, bro, I have a whole bunch of LL bars. Let me stop. This man stuck in the house like a bitch, Nunu. He's stuck in the house like LL rocking FUBU. What's poppin', bro? Where they at? See, Lomachenko didn't look good versus Linares, bro. He did not look like he didn't win every round. It was super competitive. He got the stoppage late. But nobody talk about that. So Tank's performance against Gamboa, he won every round basically. And Gamboa was in kind of injured survival mode. Gamboa's getting hurt and then coming at Tank like zombie land and shit. He was trying to go do anything to clinch and shit. He was holding excessively, bro. He wasn't doing enough to remotely even win. Yeah, I know Lomachenko got dropped, trust me. But that's what I'm saying. Loma got dropped his first fight. Bro, do you understand? Linares can box. Tank will beat the fuck out of Linares, bro. In my honest opinion, this is no cap. Before I even watched the Gamboa, I think styles make fights. Gamboa is a more difficult fight for guys than Linares would be for Tank. I think Gamboa is a more difficult fight for Tank than Linares, bro. Linares crumbles under pressure, power punches. Tank will beat the fuck out of Linares, bro. Okay, who was Linares? Listen, see, this is what I'm saying. I be saying shit, and then people act like I'm crazy, so we gonna see who's crazy. I'm like, Slim, we gonna see who's shady. Let's get it. Fuck you, pay me. Like Slim, we gonna see who's shady. We gonna see who's crazy. Linares, what had he? Okay, he was a champion, yes. People were acting like he's this Errol Spence, upstanding man to beat type of champion. He ain't no fucking Crawford or Errol Spence at welterweight, man to beat type of shit. Bro, how the man to beat been beaten badly? When the bottom line is, listen, I'm gonna hurt some feelings now because I'm in that type of mood. The bottom line is there's a lot of white fighters, Caucasian fighters, great white hope fighters that are pushed by media, old media at that, that they will get uplifted quickly, but they're in relatively weak divisions at the time, and they'll get praised for that. Triple G, Lomachenko, perfect examples of this. Perfect examples. Tank never fought Linares. Y'all getting fucked up. It's Pedraza. Y'all talking about the wrong person. Get your boxing together. Tank will fuck Linares up, though. Anyway, there's a lot of people who get praised for being in weak divisions and doing what they can do in those weak divisions, right? Like, the most popping divisions in boxing right now, 135 is heated up. Welterweight's been popping historically and right now. 154 is popping. 175 is popping, and heavyweight's now popping. Triple G was not in no fucking middleweight division where you had a plethora of flourishing stars and accomplished stars up until now. Now because people moved up, like Andrade, people like Charlo, right? Jacob showed his true mettle and stuff like that. So now middleweight and Canelo moved up. Now middleweight is actually popping, and you notice Triple G looking horrible. But Triple G was looking like the man when middleweight was lackluster. I'm Netflix, they Blockbuster. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm on the Blockbuster. Oh my gosh, man, the bars is just too tough. I said Triple G was at middleweight when it was lackluster. I'm Netflix, they Blockbuster. I'm on the Blockbuster. Let's get it. I told you this boxing shit like a rap battle to me. Triple G emerged in the middleweight division when it was weak as fuck. You didn't have Andrade. You didn't have Charlo. Now that you got them motherfuckers, what's happening? Ducking the smoke. Triple G ain't, hey, no, guys, hey, bring Charlo, everybody. He ain't saying that shit now. He acting like Charlo Candyman and shit. He don't want to say his name in the mirror 3 to 5 times. He acting like Andrade don't exist. Like, what did Kendrick say? Girl, you acting like a nigga don't exist. Girl, you know you want this. He acting like these dudes don't exist. He acting like a Derevchenko rematch is out of the question. Same thing with Lomachenko. Lomachenko was at lightweight. The shit was weak as fuck. Now it's getting good because Devin Haney's emerging as a promising person. He was a champion. Teofimo a beast. Ryan Garcia got a new trainer and he's trying to improve. And now Tank's up there. Now it's popping. Now we're gonna see what's what. But at the point when Lomachenko first got to lightweight, this shit was weak. You had Ray Beltran, the champion, who hadn't been a champion for like all of his life. Like Nip said, all my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice. Beltran paid the price, and you got guys like Pedrat, bro. That shit was weak. See, Top Rank, they were smooth with it. They got good matchmakers. So what they do, you hit the nail on the head with this one. Facts. Top Rank is smart. They've been in the business, so they do this type of shit. Pedraza ain't did shit at no fucking lightweight, bro. He got bodied by Tank, fought one other time, and then like moved up and fought nobodies except for Beltran, who, you know, he been trying to get it. Oh, this shit, man. Who won it, bro? Bro, I'm about to empty the clip on one of these old media motherfuckers, bro. The bottom line is Ray Beltran tried at titles versus Ricky Burns. I thought he won, but they didn't give it to him, so he never got to live like a champion. I went and covered the Crawford fight. Crawford dogged him, beat him, had his face beat up at the end of the fight. So he tried against Crawford after Crawford beat Burns. Beltran came up short. So his whole career, he didn't get no trophies until the very end when it was like a vacant belt versus some random motherfucker, bro. Pedraza, he beat Beltran. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? That shit's weak. At welterweight, you will not be a champion unless they make another belt, unless you go through somebody real. That's the difference between a stacked division and this other bullshit. At heavyweight, you have to go through somebody to become a champion. You're going to have to go through Wilder or you're going to have to go through AJ. So somebody. But not these other divisions. Like when Triple G middleweight, he got gifted the belt because Canelo didn't want to fight him. You know, and he fighting just weirdos and shit for belts and shit. Like David Lemieux had a belt for, his first title defense was Triple G. You see what I'm saying? David Lemieux fought Hassan Indam for a vacant belt. His very next fight, he fighting Triple G. And he had already been beaten twice and stopped by Marco Antonio Rubio. So once again, this is boxing politics at its finest, where, yeah, Lemieux was a champion when Triple G fought him, but he wasn't no Errol Spence, Bud Crawford type of champion. And the reason I'm using them is because since becoming champions, they put on other good performances. Lemieux didn't put on shit because his next fight was Triple G. So Lemieux, let's say Charlo and Lemieux were in the division at the same time, or Billy Joe Saunders, right? Lemieux would have lost his belt to them probably. So in boxing, it's so easy to get lost in lost in the sauce and caught up in the rapture like Anita Baker because there's so many belts and there's different ways to go through belts. Like Errol Spence is the model citizen of how to achieve a belt. He went to the UK, took what money was offered, didn't complain, waited, worked his way up the mandatory ladder, waited for Kell Brooks' medical excuses and all that, then went to Kell Brooks' backyard, stopped the man. End of discussion. You certified. You went to Sheffield and gave him the chocolate brownie. So basically, realistically, my fight with Triple G, my eye was basically coming out of the socket, you know. So that's the difference. Errol Spence went to someone's backyard and fucked him up, took the belt. David Lemieux didn't do that to become a champion. He fought Hassan Indam, who Peter Quillen beat, and y'all said was Peter Quillen has a cherry-picked resume. Man, these dudes is fake, bro. Old media is fake. So in my fight with Triple G, you know, I couldn't get the Amir Khan. Couldn't get me fight with Amir. So I decided to stare at Triple G, hit the face off. I'm like, man, what? So anyway, there's different ways to get a belt. So anyway, people making it like Linares was this mythical. Bro, Linares ain't do shit. He didn't beat Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia would have melted Linares, bro. Undefeated Mikey Garcia at lightweight. Bro, I wanted to see that fight, but Lomachenko got to him first. Does anyone here believe that Tank Davis, Teofimo, or Mikey Garcia would have lost to Jorge Linares? If mythically you could put undefeated Mikey Garcia versus champion Linares at 35, Tank Davis, who just moved up, versus Linares when he was champion at 135, or Teofimo, would Linares have beaten any of them guys? Bro, he struggled with Luke Campbell. He knocked him down, and then Luke Campbell started working himself back into the fight. and Luke Campbell already had lost to Ivan Mendez, Mindy or something, like Mork and Mindy, whoever the fuck these motherfuckers be losing to. Bro, he didn't even look great versus Mercita Hesta and shit like that. He had 2 fights with Anthony Corolla. So yeah, he can box. He looks good, combinations and shit. But Linares was not he was not the level of person you guys are trying to make him out to be. And if he was, why didn't he beat DeMarco? Broner fucked DeMarco up. See, I'm schooling y'all, bro. Broner, his first real challenge at lightweight. Wasn't that his first fight at lightweight? I don't remember. I think that might have been Broner. That's my favorite Broner performance. He fucked DeMarco up. DeMarco had knocked out John Molina in 1 round, and then he had a war with Linares and knocked him out. Broner fucked him up, but y'all don't give Broner credit. Broner was a motherfucker, bro, at 135. He just moved too fast with that Maidana shit. Broner fucked DeMarco up royally and stopped him. And he was wearing pink. You don't want to get stopped by a motherfucker in pink. I'm just telling you. And it's probably Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something, but I'm just saying you don't want to get stopped. Imagine if Cameron or some shit just pulled up on you on pink and then duffed you out. Killer. Dipset all day, man. No, suck a dick. I'm like, bro, you don't want to get slept by a motherfucker in pink. Pink Panther looking at, Pepto-Bismol looking at, Sammy Sosa's skin looking at, bro. Flamingo looking at, Barbie house, I'm a Barbie girl. Come on, Barbie, let's go. You don't want it. Bubblicious looking at, bro. Motherfucker wearing that pink. Sleep your dumb ass. Tongue looking ass. Motherfucker dressed like a tongue and whoop your ass. Ain't nobody want that. So anyway, bro, I think Broner at 35 would have gave it to Linares. Bro, I know people. Man, I never even released it. See, I know more shit than y'all know. I know somebody. I don't want to put it out there because it's on tape. But he said he fucked Linares up in sparring, and he ain't even. You guys don't even know who he is yet, but it's a fighter I know. He said he was just like surprised that it was so easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, damn. He said he thought Linares was gonna have some like supreme work for him. But anyway, so I think Linares would have lost in like, see, listen. Look at how I view boxing. I look at shit like, okay, for example, I'll give you a good example. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all some prime examples. Certified champions. Here's how I look at it. Hold on here. All right. I look at this shit like this. I look at it like this. Wilder versus Luis Ortiz 2. We'll use that as an example. This is what I'm talking about like certified threats and shit. Y'all hear me? Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. Yeah, we got to get them likes up. Oh, yeah. We got to smash the likes up. The likes has been staying right there. I'm the king of this box talk shit. All right. Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz, who was being trained with Larry Wade, and he was in shape. He was looking sharp. I don't believe most other heavyweights would have had an easier time and or knocked out Ortiz with one punch like that. They probably would have got their ass beat, a lot of them. So that's a certifiable win because not everyone can do that to Luis Ortiz. Knock him out twice. I don't know about now because I don't know, if he's the same fighter coming off of two devastating, two losses in 2 years against a massive puncher. Sometimes that, puts mileage on you. Yeah, we need to be closer to 450 likes. I like that. Shout out to Finkley. He holding it down. Versus Linares at 35. I think other guys, had they been given the opportunity or been in the division at the time, would have beaten him. Like Mikey Garcia, he was in the division, so we don't have to do no fantasy shit. I think if Mikey Garcia, when he was undefeated, because this would have been before the Errol Spence fight, when he was undefeated and he could make lightweight, I think he would have beat Linares probably with less struggle and strife than Lomachenko. Who disagrees with that? Who believes that undefeated Mikey Garcia at the time, who had knocked out Dejan Zlaticanin with one punch or two couple punches, who believes Mikey would have lost to Linares? Who? Can y'all hear me? If as a betting man or woman, would you pick Linares or would you pick Mikey to have won? Mikey would have eaten him alive. Exactly. Would you pick? Just put the name of the person. I'm not here trying to play these games. Who would you favor? Mikey at the time or Linares to win? Okay, there. See, people are beating around the bush. Exactly. I think Mikey would have been a clear favorite for obvious reasons to beat Linares. But the politics that be and shit like that, Mikey wasn't signed with Golden Boy. They wanted probably to sign Mikey because they didn't want Mikey to just beat up their fighter and then be a free agent. You get what I'm saying? So Mikey was offered, like basically in talks with Golden Boy, but at the end of the day, Mikey probably didn't take it because of Golden Boy would try to acquire him. Mikey likes being a free agent. He's told you that, especially after the Top Rank lawsuit shit. So he never got the Linares fight because it wasn't on the table without a long-term pact. Without, he can't do what he's doing with DAZN, do a one-fight deal and be a free agent again. Golden Boy would want to acquire him, right? So anyway, bottom line is that fight never manifested. But had it happened, I would have picked him. So you have to understand some of these things are victims of the politics of boxing and the circumstance. Like Joshua. Here's another perfect example for you guys. Joshua, a lot of the like two of the three champions that he beat, I think, like especially Charles Martin, I think they were up for grabs for definitely anybody else. I mean, I think Wilder would have knocked out Klitschko, bro. Because Klitschko can't lean on Wilder and all types of shit like that. And he was 40 years old, no headgear, bro. I don't think that would have been good. I don't think that would have been good. I think Klitschko would have been kind of timid and weary of Wilder's power, and Wilder would have been. But anyway, beyond Klitschko, because that's the one that's, I guess, debatable because they never fought. Who thinks that Charles Martin or Joseph Parker was the guy to beat Wilder? You know what I'm saying? So it just happened to politics. They got fed to Joshua and fed Joshua's way, so he got those belts. But realistically, Charles Martin was an Al Heyman fighter, is an Al Heyman fighter. So they could have gave that to Wilder, and then we wouldn't be listening, oh, Joshua has 4 belts and Wilder only has 1. We wouldn't be listening to all this bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of politics at play. If Teofimo, I told you, if he was given the same opportunities from Top Rank that Lomachenko had, I think he would have whooped Linares. Who believes Luke Campbell is gonna beat Teofimo? But the opportunity went to Lomachenko. Period. So the bottom line is, for me, Lomachenko, his body of work at lightweight is not really impressive because he came in at a time where the lightweights was stagnant. The best competition were the young guys who hadn't proven themselves. Devin Haney, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, and then Tank wasn't up there. Now it's shaping up because these youngins is getting respect. They're earning belts and looking good in performances. Now it's gonna get interesting. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the opportunity. I feel the fight with Lomachenko and Teofimo has to happen, and now we're gonna see how good Lomachenko is because now you're having to fight a kid who has the dynamics, the youth on his side, and he has the right attributes to potentially beat you. We'll just leave it at that. Ain't nobody that he was fighting, Lomachenko was fighting. Loma was like this, he was probably the massive favorite. So it's just funny. And like, I can't wait. I hope Tank and Lomachenko fight and all this shit. If Lomachenko beats Teofimo, I hope they make the Tank fight, bro. Because I think Tank's style is all wrong for Lomachenko. Like, here's the question. Be real. Be real. The mighty blue, that theory, I don't know what that means. Listen. I'm going to ask y'all a real question. And please, the only thing is be truthful and really ask yourself or like try to reason the question I'm asking before you respond. Right? Lomachenko. Oh, he's talking to someone else? Okay. Answer this. All I ask is you to be truthful with yourself. Be truthful. And think about your response before you leave it. And then y'all can say whatever. As long as you do those two things. Be truthful and think about your answer before you blurt it out. If Lomachenko on Saturday fought Gamboa, do you believe he would stop him? If so, what round? Do you think about it? If Lomachenko fought Gamboa last Saturday, would he stop him? If so, what round? Or do you not think he would stop him? Okay, yes, Loma beats Gamboa by the 5th round. See, bro, where do you guys get this from? This is what I want to know. Okay, who has Lomachenko stopped in 5 rounds? This is what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Now we into it. Who has Lomachenko stopped? Who has he stopped in 5 rounds? See, this is what I'm saying. I told you. I set y'all up. Y'all fell for the mouse trap. Who has Lomachenko stopped in 5 rounds? Name the person. Y'all fell for it. Y'all took the cheese. Y'all some rats. Y'all fell for the mouse trap. Now it's purely hyperbole and your own conjecture and perspective. But bro, who the fuck has Lomachenko stopped in 5 rounds? He stopped Corolla, who is what? Corolla is as good as Gamboa. He's hitting as hard. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Gamboa would stop Corolla. Them motherfuckers stopped Corolla. Toyota Corolla. Bro, get the fuck out of here. He stopped Martinez in 5 in a whole different division. You're fired. Bro, so as you move up, the guys are bigger. You talking about Martinez. That shit was years ago, and that was in a different division. Bro, they fell for the mouse trap. They talking about Loma would stop Gamboa in 5 rounds, but he ain't stopped nobody but Corolla that fast. When did he stop Jason Sosa? It wasn't no 5 fucking rounds, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be holding Lomachenko to some standard that I have yet to see. Let me see him stop Teofimo in 5 rounds. I can't wait for that. Bro, I hope Teofimo is a massive underdog. Bro, I'm going to put some money on Fimo. I'm like Hurricane Katrina. I'm going to put some money on Fimo. Get it, Fimo. Never mind. Y'all ain't get it. Bro, yeah, y'all don't know shit about boxing. That's clear to me. There's a lot of y'all that really don't know. Lomachenko don't be stopping people like that. He stops people. It looks good on paper, but at anything, it's like a volume, and they get frustrated and shit, and it's late in the fight. Pedraza been stopped at 30 and went 12 with Loma. Y'all don't know shit. It's just what it is. I did that on purpose because I knew y'all didn't know shit. A lot of y'all motherfuckers talking about he'll stop him in 5, but Pedraza, has less power, I would say, than Gamboa. Ain't a southpaw like Gamboa, and had recently moved up. Has less fights at 35 than Gamboa. And Gamboa at least looked good versus Terrence Crawford. He was feeding Crawford some. That's Crawford's toughest fight to me. See, that's what I'm saying. That motherfucker talking about he'll stop him in 5 rounds. Who he stopped in 5 rounds? Corolla, especially at this division. He didn't stop Gary Russell Jr. You notice that? Anybody with some level of skill or attributes, he ain't stopping. Luke Campbell, Pedraza, Gary Russell, like, come on, bro. Nicholas Walters, he stopped him, but this shit. Nicholas Walters was inactive, bro. I'm telling you, that's clever matchmaking. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. It's clever matchmaking. They got Nicholas Walters, didn't feed him no fights, kept him on the sidelines to make it look good. Nicholas Walter, you can't, bro. And he ballooned up in his offseason. They knew all that. If I know it, then Top Rank knew it. Bro, I don't know that he would stop Gamboa, period. But it definitely wouldn't been no quick stop. I mean, people, I don't know. My advice to y'all, just think for yourself. Y'all listen to too much Tim Bradley and some old bullshit like that, where people just be saying stuff. They got y'all thinking Lomachenko is like, you gonna see. I hope and pray that Teofimo in Lomachenko is next. I promise. I'm almost certain of this. I am certain that ain't gonna be no easy fight. If Lomachenko beat him in 5 rounds or less, all this shit y'all can see, and just frustrate him, I'll give him a lot of props because I don't see that type of fight. Even if, bro, Lomachenko, like a lot of the fighters that old media builds, they get put on the pedestal, but it's a lot of clever matchmaking. It's the same thing with Triple G. I'm not saying these fighters aren't good. Triple G tends to look better when the competition looks worse. If Triple G fighting, Dominic Wade or something, okay, he got a 2nd round knockout. How come he can't get a 2nd round knockout over Canelo? How come he can't get a 2nd round knockout over Jacobs, who's been stopped? How come he can't get a 2nd round knockout or do anything after he dropped Derevyanchenko? Bro, Maidana even has had elite level performances. Like like the Broner performance. He looked good. He hurt Broner throughout. Same thing with Amir Khan. He got up from an early knockdown. He gave Amir Khan hellacious hell late in the fight. You get what I'm saying? Y'all people like listen to whoever you listen to, and this is why you're constantly wrong, because you just be getting fed information and you be buying into the people. It's like an infomercial. Y'all buying the product based on how the salesman pitched it. I don't do that in boxing. I don't give a fuck what these companies is trying to tell me. I gotta see it. And for me, I ain't seen Lomachenko beat nobody like Teofimo and Tank Davis. He beat a puncher in Nicholas Walter, but that was a puncher who was coming off a draw with Jason Sosa, even though I thought he should have won that fight. But his last fight was a draw, and he was off for over a year, and he gained weight and then fought Lomachenko. That's totally different to Teofimo, who just knocked out Richard Comey, easy work in 2 rounds, who is a huge puncher and is youthful and has been active and actively fighting, just got married, he had some family drama that settled down. That's totally different. So that's why I'm always able to predict, because I don't go with what the promoters say. That's why I'm able to kind of predict and project which is going to be a good fight. Like that J-Rock shit. Y'all going off of the Charlo loss, instead of looking at the styles make fights and the breaking down the fights. I implore y'all, if y'all want to get this shit right, you got to get out your emotions and stop listening to these companies who's going to feed you what they're trying to sell you a product. See, me, I love what I'm doing. And like, look at me, man. I'm in the skull, bro. I work when I want, wake up when I want. Like, come on, bro. It's different. And I love it because I have creative control. I can give you my honest assessment. I can show up at the fights and show face, and people celebrate me. Like, oh, I like your channel and shit. Taking pictures and, yeah, oh, man, you mind if I grab a picture? Shit like that. I could show face because I'm not out here saying no loony bin shit. It's just what it is. You guys be going off a product. What is Lomachenko? It's like y'all have a confidence that I haven't understood in certain fighters, like Triple G, Lomachenko, Tyson Fury. Like, it's like a level of Tyson Fury's gonna knock Wilder out. Listen, it's boxing, heavyweight boxing. Tyson Fury's a big dude. But what has he showed you? Who has he knocked out that would make you feel that Tyson Fury wins by knockout? I'm just talking about pure probability and likelihoods based on okay, so again, this is boxing. Some people get up more for a certain fight, but he didn't knock out Klitschko. He didn't knock out Otto Violin. Who has he knocked out? Wilder's risk level, Wilder's frame, Wilder's athleticism, Wilder's 1-2, Wilder's, how he's been looking. Who has he knocked out like that? So conventional wisdom is never going to push me to the side of that. Like I said, you're going to have to show me. If Tyson Fury knocks out Wilder, then I'm going to be impressed. I'm going to be like, damn, okay. That's what he was talking about. So, no PEDs, no nothing, no failed drug. You just went in there and mocked Wilder, but show me that. That's what I want to see. You guys be having faith that people are going to do shit that they haven't shown to do. It's just like fanboyism. I can't rock like that. Who is Lomachenko beaten that you would feel is comparable to lightweight Teofimo? So the threat level that is Teofimo, a guy who can box, power in both hands, coming off the best win of his career, so his confidence is high. His trainer is going to, do things to maybe get under Lomachenko's skin. They've been calling for the fight. He has experience sparring Devin Haney's and the Ugases of the world. Bro, who is Lomachenko beaten like that? Even Gary Russell Jr., who I think is a very talented fighter, at the time, Gary Russell hadn't fought anybody. Y'all was calling Gary Russell the tomato can killer and all this bullshit. How soon we forget? That's how I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. They was insulting Gary Russell at the time, and then he fought Lomachenko, and then that's supposed to be Lomachenko's best win. Luke Campbell beats Lopez. Based on what? He lost to Yves Mendez and shit. Eva Mendez. Who the fuck is that? How did he lose to Eva Mendez then? Y'all just be saying stupid shit, bro. Luke Campbell will beat Teofimo. All right, tell him to get his ass in there with Teofimo. That motherfucker lost to Eva Mendez. What the fuck? Man, listen. Y'all Brits got to cut this shit out. Enough is enough. We calling out names like corrupt, bro. The UK, by far, some of the fans have some of the most diluted bullshit I've ever even heard of in boxing. They be critiquing Wilder looks and Tank Davis and shit, but they got fighters like Liam who look horrible to me. They look trash. And they be like, oh yeah, Liam, he nails him with a right, bro. He's really trash though. How you critiquing Wilder like this, but then you 15,000 turnout for Liam? Who the fuck is that? Who's he beat? Yeah, there's a lot of dudes, they be losing to domestic dudes. Like Luke Campbell What the fuck has he done? Who's he beat? Who he beat? Bro? What the fuck, bro? Listen, I ain't trying to go in on the man. He seemed like a cool kid, bro. But who the fuck did Luke Campbell good soup beat, bro? Who is he beating? Name one fight. Name like what we know him from. Other than he's a gold medal, I'm not talking about nothing. I fuck all that gold medal. Ali Harrison was a gold medalist. He got slept by Wilder 1 round. And that was like Wilder coming up. Who the fuck has Luke Campbell, 2 Live Crew, beat? That's all I want to know. Not, oh, he did good. Oh, he dropped this. Bro, who has he beat? Name one person of note that he has beat. Not, oh, he held his own, though. Who has he beat? Bro, I feel like Roger Mayweather out this motherfucker. We beat. Ain't beat no motherfucking body. Okay, then. Who has Luke Campbell Captain Nick coming? Me so horny. Who has 2 Live Crew beat? He lost to Linares. He lost to Eva Mendez, or whoever the fuck that was. He just lost to Lomachenko. Who has the motherfucker beat, bro? That's what I'm saying. Get this delusional shit the fuck up out of here. Somebody pull his box rec up and tell me who the fuck he's beat. Oh, but he has a gold medal. Commiserate. Who the fuck has he beat? I don't know. He got the gold medal. Cool. Who has he beat as a pro? I wish I knew sign language so I can find out who the fuck has he beat. That's what I want to know. If you have the complexion for the protection, you get heralded and all types of shit, and I still don't know who you've beat. Who has Luke Campbell beat? I've been asking for like 5 minutes. Ain't no person said one person. It's not like he traveled in multiple weight classes and he's like, oh, he beat Rigondeaux in this lighter division. Who has he beat? Okay, then. Y'all gonna get them to call the fucking cops on me because y'all won't tell me who he's beat, bro. Like, you can't tell me one person he's beat of note. Oh, but he held his own with Jorge Linares. Bro, I don't give a fuck if he held his own, if he held on, if he got held up at gunpoint. Who the fuck has he beat? Bro, the UK, I don't want to hear nobody from the UK unless you tell me who he beat. Bro, because I'm sick of this UK bias-ass critiques from media and shit and UK fans, and y'all be supporting Liam and oh, but Luke Campbell, he's good Campbell. Yeah, weird ass nicknames and shit. Luke Luscious Campbell. I ain't calling no dude Luscious and shit. Bro, who is he beat? Man, who the fuck is he beat? That's all I want to know. People keep celebrating. See, Wilder don't get celebrated by these fucks, these people in the comment section, but then they celebrating Luke Campbell, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck is he beat? So the same people downplaying Wilder knocking out fucking Luis Ortiz with 1 punch and 500 amateurs. Oh yeah, I mean, we all knew this was coming. Wilder was bound to catch him, and Luis Ortiz is a bit on the older side. But y'all saying Luke Campbell is the truth. Who has Luke Campbell beat? I've given you plenty of time. You could have got on Wikipedia, BoxRec, Google. You could have asked Jeeves. You could have asked Siri. You could have asked Alexa. And ain't nobody telling me who this motherfucker has beaten. Not one of you. You guys could have asked anybody in the world. Magic 8 Ball, you could have asked whoever the fuck you wanted to, and ain't nobody telling me who the fuck he beat. So I rest my case. Bro, you can't tell me one person he beat, and this is supposed to be this legendary win for Lomachenko, you know, for Linares. Like, who the fuck has he even beat? He lost to somebody worse than both of them, Eva Mendez. Bro, he lost to Eva Mendez. Go look at his box rec. You're going to say Eva Mendez. I'm like, oh shit, Ryan Gosling's wife, she fine than a motherfucker, bro. I didn't know she beat Luke Cage or whatever the fuck his name is. Bro, he lost to Eva Mendes. But he's a gold medal. Okay, that's what's up. Who he beat? Oh, he lost to Eva Mendes. This shit crazy. And then we be struggling to give Charlo credit. See, you can't ask me now, who is Charlo beat? Bro, he beat J-Rock, who's a unified champion now. In the division where J-Rock is a unified champion. So you can at least say stuff like that. They act like all these other people got horrible resumes and shit like that. Right? They all Wilder. Oh, who's Luis Ortiz beat? Bryant Jennings, who just really beat Joe Joyce, in my opinion. And is a quality fighter. That's my guy. So Luis Ortiz has a win over him. He actually fought some people whose names we know. Name who Luke Campbell is, a guy he's beat that's respected world class like a Bryant Jennings. Because that's who Luis Ortiz beat. This shit is enough is enough. Like, the bias and shit, there's too much emotion in boxing where people just saying stupid shit. Y'all still ain't told me who Luke Campbell was beating. I don't think he fights bad. I'm just saying who's he beat. Bro, he don't have no signature wins. But why is Wilder and Tank and all these other motherfuckers held to this crazy standard where their reputation and resume is constant? The black fighter constantly scrutinized Terrence Crawford's resume, Wilder, Errol Spence, and then some of the people I'll be looking at some of these UK dudes in media, and I'm like, how the fuck are you talking? Liam, who's he be? So therefore, I ask you the same question. Lomachenko, name a person he's beaten at lightweight. Because even Teofimo, you could say, who is he beat? Who is he? Okay, the first opportunity he got against a real person, he bodied him. That was Richard Comey. So now you could say that. And see, they be playing stupid because people like Teofimo, people like Charlo, people like Terrence Crawford, people like Errol Spence, they get avoided. People like Rigondeaux, they get avoided. They got to do it the old-fashioned way, the earnest way. You feel what I'm saying? Teofimo been trying to fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko's like, oh, he needs a belt. Who is he? Who is this guy? Charlo, he on Canelo and Triple G's heels, can't get the fight. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of guys like that. It's like Errol Spence, he had to claw his way up to the point where the tables have turned. But that wasn't always the case. People wasn't trying to see Errol Spence. His name is getting bigger, so now the pressure has grown to fight Errol Spence. So that's the difference. Ain't nobody was ducking Luke Campbell and said, name an elite person like Tank Davis or some shit. And he was like, nah, I ain't trying to fight Luke Campbell. That's too dangerous. Ain't nobody was ducking Luke Campbell. He didn't have no politics that prohibited him from getting a shot. That's the difference. This is what they constantly do to black fighters. They'll have a black fighter who's clearly avoided, or Afro-Cuban or whatever, Afro-Latino, and they get avoided, and they'll be like, oh, who is he beat? Even though that person's resume is still solid, even having to earn it the old-fashioned way. And then they got someone like Luke Campbell who ain't beat shit. Motherfucker ain't beat eggs, let alone anybody. And they be like, oh, but Luke Campbell, he beat him. I'm like, what? Block Billy M. Fuck what you talking about. You a rat. Get Billy the rat. Get him like Billy the Kid. Pull out the strap. I said get Billy the rap. Do like Billy the Kid. It's a rap. Pull out the strap. Man, my shooters don't play. They pull out that strap like young M.A. I said they pull out that strap. Let's stop, bro. Let's get it. I said my shooters don't play, they pull out the strap. That's that young M.A. Let's get it. Bars. So, as far as I'm concerned, Lomachenko versus Teofimo is an excellent fight because it's going to show us about both fighters, period. See, people do all this shit like, it's clever matchmaking. Eddie Hearn, Top Rank, they do a lot of clever matchmaking. I'm not saying PBC doesn't ever, but you look at Joshua. Joshua still ain't fought no Tyson Fury, Wilder caliber person with that type of momentum. Name someone that Joshua beat that had Wilder threat level and momentum. I'll wait. Name one person that Anthony Joshua, we need to be over 400 likes. Smash that like button. Name one person that Anthony Joshua has beaten that you think is a Wilder level threat to his style. Crickets, facts, exactly. That cricket mobile. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Vladimir Klitschko at age 40 is a Wilder threat. Like, get this motherfucker out of here, bro. William Brown Jr. Yeah, you a junior because we sonning you. Block him. Yeah, so Wilder at 33, 34, running through, knocking out everybody he's ever fought and hurting everyone he's ever fought. Yeah, that's the same level, even though Klitschko's been knocked the fuck out. He's 41, 40 years old, whatever age he was, and he don't even fight aggressive like Wilder. Stop it. And he an inch shorter than Wilder. And he ain't as athletic as Wilder. Bro, no. Try again. And truth be told, with all that considered, Klitschko still gave Joshua one of his toughest fights. So that's not even a good example because the one person that has, like, we respect Klitschko. Everybody respect Klitschko. But I'm just saying it's a different threat level because styles make fights and his age and different stuff, and he lost before and he let his foot off the gas when he had Joshua hurt. But all that considered, he still gave Joshua a tough fight. So imagine a youthful, bigger puncher who's more aggressive. Bro, Joshua getting slept. Everything would have to go right for Joshua's way for him not to get slept. And I don't see that happening. Especially after the Ruiz fight. That made it worse because when you see someone take a spill like that, 4 knockdowns and lose in that fashion, bro, the verdict is out. People know what it is. They know it's doable. So they have that to remember, you know. Because imagine, like, fighting Errol Spence, if you in the trenches and he's beating your ass and shit like that, you got to produce something that maybe we haven't seen from him. Because Sean Porter pressed Errol Spence, but he didn't embarrass him and drop him 4 times and all no shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's different when people put you in the predicament that Ruiz did to Joshua. Man, it's looking bad. We got to get these likes up, though. Klitschko older than Ortiz. Man, styles make fights, and a lot of this is clever matchmaking. It is what it is. They have clever matchmaking. Like Lomachenko, name someone who has the momentum and the attributes of a Teofimo that Lomachenko has beaten, especially recently. So Teofimo's coming off the best win of his career. He's been active. He's big to the point where he's probably going to have to go to 140 next. He has experience, amateur and sparring-wise. He sparred some top-level names and, from what it sounds like, held his own. Name somebody that Lomachenko beat like that. So I don't even understand why the conversation would be this is an easy fight for either, especially Lomachenko. Bro, who the fuck has he fought? Bro, who has he fought? Who has he beat that's a Teofimo, that the praise that Teofimo's getting, how Teofimo has looked recently, the momentum, the Richard Comey performance, his dad and having a good team. Bro, who has Lomachenko ever fought? Bro, you guys play stupid as fuck. That's why new media love it. I love it at this point because we continue to be right and they continue to be wrong. because they start going off emotion and what they want, and racism and all this stupid shit. He ain't fought nobody like a Teofimo. Now, some people are going to try to reverse this on me and say, oh, but Teofimo's never fought no one like Lomachenko. Yeah, but Teofimo's not being praised as number one pound for pound either. Listen, these young boys can't beat me. I told you they can't beat me. There's no way. This ain't Uno. You can't reverse this on me because nobody said Teofimo is number one pound for pound. So why would we hold a guy that we're not saying is number one pound for pound to the same standard as a person who's being highly touted and being given the same? Bro, I watched an interview with Wilder. He said he sparred over 50 rounds with Klitschko. That's why he fought AJ instead of chancing it with Wilder. I already know. Bro, David Haye just did an interview. He said Wilder's power is 10 out of 10. Bro, why doesn't he say... And David Haye, in his career, wanted to fight AJ. He never talked about, I want to fight Wilder with no headgear. And I'm not saying... Bro, put that in your pipe and smoke it. When David Haye, before he lost to Tony Bellew, of course, he wanted to fight his countryman, AJ. I never heard David Haye do interviews and say, I want to fuck Wilder up. I want to fight Wilder. We've sparred, but... Because Badu Jack and Jean Pascal are cool, and they just fought. I never heard David Haye said, I want to fight him with no headgear. And he just did a recent interview. So I like people like Carl Froch from the UK, David Haye, Chris Eubank. Bro, the people that are willing to keep it real. Yeah, Rolly's my boy. Shout out to him. So, man, people, again, you guys could listen to Baldhead Bradley and all this shit. BHB, Baldhead Bradley, and all this, like, lunatic shit that he be saying and people say, but I don't believe in it. You know, saying that Tyson Fury is the heavyweight Terrence Crawford. No, he's not. So that's like for Bradley to be friends with Terrence Crawford and put him on and spar with him and have so much respect, that's really disrespectful because Fury's been dropped. We're not seeing. I think Terrence Crawford did get dropped by Mean Machine because I'm a fair critic, but he didn't get dropped like that. Like Terrence, like what's the name? Like Fury been dropped. Fury got dropped on his ass clean at least 3 times. 4 times because he fought someone in the UK that I can think of. Steve Cunningham and then 2 with Wilder, and he fought another dude in the UK. I think it's the fight where he punched himself. He got dropped in another fight. You talking about Crawford don't be getting dropped multiple times and looking like that. Yeah, Baldhead Bradley just be saying whatever. He trying to get that end of the year commission from ESPN. All the PBC fight, he's begging. He's begging. He said, bro, that's why Andre Ward just be looking at Bradley. Man, I'm from the Bay, man. I know how this shit go. Dre just be looking at him like, that's all you, player. I ain't finna co-sign this dumb shit you talking about. Dre just be like, is you good, bro? You done? He ain't gonna say it because he's professional, but I'll say it, bro. He just be looking at Baldhead Bradley. BHB, Baldhead Bradley. He be looking at him like, you on your own with that one. Remember like on Don't Be a Menace? Where he's like, take me to jail. Everyone's like, take me to jail. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. I ain't afraid to let nigga fuck me in the ass. Like, what? Huh? This nigga? Like, what the fuck? I ain't afraid to let nigga fuck me in the ass. That was jokes. I was joking. Like, Bradley just be in his own world saying the Chronicles of Baldhead Bradley. He just be saying whatever, bro. I was fooling y'all. Them was jokes. Yeah, no. That's Bradley. He be in the fucking Narnia just saying whatever. And the week after is horrible. The week after he called all the PBC fighters cowards and lames and all this shit except for Wilder, Sean Porter and his daddy want to fight Terrence Crawford, and Crawford did an interview with DAZN. Said, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not really pressed about it. You know how foolish that makes you look when you just sat up here and defended someone's honor, and then they turned down one of the like lucrative, viable options. Bro, I think that's the wrong move by Crawford. How are you going? How is Crawford needed a big name to make a big event, and I don't think he's in a position to turn down no big name. Be it Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, you got to take them as they come. Um, I don't know if you could say it's a duck. I don't know. I don't want to put that on the man, but it just don't look good. Jean Pascal and Badu Jack have been absolute gentlemen towards each other. I was in Jean Pascal's locker room post fight, and the video's up. Jean Pascal, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, he said Badu Jack, he's a real gentleman. So they cool, bro. Even though they went to war with each other, and they wasn't fighting like friends because they was knocking each other's brains. And I seen brain fragment in the after the Badu Jean Pascal fight, bro. Pascal was lunging at Jack, trying to do. He was doing some weird ass like looping ass shots. So that's the same kind of. You're not. I don't feel like Crawford. It's boxing. Like this is not the friendship, the friend zone and shit. You know. Like within reason. I'm not expecting Jay Leon Love, Ron Gavril. You know, they're both signed with Mayweather Promotion in the same gym. That type of shit. I wouldn't expect Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence to fight because I mean that's a they're in the same gym, same trainer. So if Errol Spence moves up to 54, that's not a fight I can imagine. So that's within reason. But Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, I never until I heard them pitted to fight each other. I never heard about this like brilliant friendship like to that level. I just knew they were cool. So I just feel like Top Rank is not in a position, nor Crawford, to really turn down any big name that they can get on PBC. Because we already know you're not going to get Errol Spence at your own leisure, especially with the car accident shit. That's just the reality. So you like at that point, why would you just not take what you can get? And that could be an introduction. So I think it's bigger than the friendship. It's bigger than boxing. We need Al Heyman and Top Rank to work on more fights together. And the smoother that relationship is, and if them burying the hatchet, then the more great fights. Because I would love to see Gary Russell, Shakur Stevenson, Leo Santa Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson, Better Biev versus, let's say, David Benavidez moved up, or whoever, John Pascal or somebody, or Bevo, or whoever, whatever Top Rank, because Bevo's actually with DAZN, I think. So I think that's bigger than boxing. So I want to see Crawford versus Porter. I thought it was just me that never heard about Crawford and Porter being friends before this. Yeah, it's not. And the thing is, I knew they were friends because like there's pictures of them together. And Crawford, there'd be a fight in Vegas. He would go to Porter's gym and he would take a picture or something like that. So, things like that. So I knew too. I knew they were like acquaintance friends, but he make it sound like we besties and shit. Like we can't fight them type shit. So I don't know. I don't agree with that. And see, the other thing that's upsetting in boxing right now, y'all got to get these likes up. We just been struggling right now. Listen, I'm gonna end this stream. Nah, fuck that. I'm about to end this. Y'all playing with these likes. The bottom line is, it's just, to me, there's a lot of clout chasing in boxing. And it's so off-putting. Like, people are talking about fights And we know it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So it's just like a nuisance. You get what I'm saying? It's just like we're talking about fights that should be a reality, but based on the spectrum of boxing and the landscape, they're all fantasy shit. And like, even with Tank, the hate train for Tank is getting crazy. I'm even seeing fighters like hate on Tank and like little stuff like that. Like I get the competitive stuff. Like Devin Haney posted a picture of Gamboa and it says it's a picture where Devin Haney was like super young and then Gamboa obviously older. And then Devin Haney, he put Gamboa in his prime. You get what I'm saying? So I believe that was a shot at Tank Davis, but like he's like, oh, I took a picture with Gamboa when he's in his prime, basically saying he's not in his prime now. That's how I took it. But the thing is, this is like, what's the point of that? The bottom line is Devin Haney's recovering for. Like, I just feel like stuff like that is clout chasing. And I know Devin Haney, bro, he's a beast and he got money and stuff, but these are fights that your promoter is not facilitating and probably won't be able to facilitate. So it's just getting cumbersome to even talk about it. Same thing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he's doing his thing, undefeated. He talking about clamoring for a Tank fight. Golden Boy wouldn't even let Garcia spar with Tank. So who believes that we're anywhere close to getting that? So I don't know. I'm not with the clout chasing shit. Like I feel like people know. Block MMA ego. I knew you was a rat. Block him. Block him. So I just believe like who believes Ryan Garcia is anywhere close to Golden Boy letting him fight Tank? Ronald Finkley, bow. Oh shit. He said the smack game going crazy right now. Who believes that we're? That's what I'm saying. That's why like it's actually when you start doing what I do. He said nowhere near. Oscar won't make that fight yet. Exactly. And see, I'm glad Jose said that. And my other dude, who else was that? Nehemiah Marcus. Nehemiah. Here's another reason. So this is how I know that old media is full of shit. But wait, there's more. According to old media, they're saying Tank looked horrible, right? He looked horrible versus Gamboa. Okay, so since he looks so bad, let's see if De La Hoya who's his fighter, Ryan Garcia, is calling out for Tank. Let's see if he makes that fight next. See, that's what I'm saying. That's how you know it's cap. Tank looks so bad. Okay, get him right now. Ryan will have an immediate title. The WBA regular. So let's see it. So once again, the promoters and the trainers don't have the same confidence as old media because De La Hoya ain't finna make that fucking fight next. But here's what he is trying to make. Ryan Garcia, not versus Jorge Linares, who they've had to exchange of words. They're trying to put him on the same card. And they're trying to put Ryan Garcia in with who? Oh, yeah, Tank's leftovers. Francisco Fonseca, a guy that Tank stopped on the Mayweather-McGregor card in 2017. So it's a bunch of clout chasing. It's a bunch of clout chasing. Gervonta, he stopped Fonseca in 2017, and y'all said he was shit then, right? You say, oh, who's this Fonseca guy? But then DAZN puts Tevin Farmer in there, and then nobody says nothing. So the version that Tank just knocked out, he later goes in on a DAZN card. Old media says nothing. Then right now, they're trying to do a Valentine's Day card with Ryan Garcia and then they want Tank's leftovers, and now Tevin Farmer's leftovers. They want to give him to Ryan. Bro, I don't believe him. So no matter how much Ryan Garcia personally wants it, his promoter don't want it, and that's apparent. They won't even make Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. That's a good fight. Yeah, F the Tank fight because Tank's further along than probably both of them. He is along because he's been a champion 3 times. Bro, old media getting smoked, and y'all know it. The last thing I'll say is this. You notice the racist old media, and just listen to what I'm saying, and then when you start seeing it and spotting it, then you'll be like, oh, okay. I get it now. Ego was right. So just hear me out. Let's get to 450. 450 with the likes. Let's go. So when you spot this, then you'll know. Old media will say stuff like, oh, Tank, because he got the regular version of the WBA belt, right? Lomachenko has the super version of the WBA belt, right? You guys follow me. Shout out to Def Mech, unblocked and back in these chats again. Salute. Yeah, you must have hit me up. Shout out to you. Listen, stick with me on this one. 450 likes, let's get it. Tank got the regular WBA by beating Gamboa. Lomachenko got the full super WBA, or super, not full, super WBA. Watch old media racist ass, just like they did to Danny Jacobs. When Danny Jacobs had the WBA regular and Triple G had the super, they're going to say Danny Jacobs ain't a real champion because Triple G's the real champion. They're going to say that Tank Davis ain't a real champion because he has this additional alphabet belt. And they're going to say Lomachenko's the real champion. But watch this. Y'all ready? This is the M. Night Shyamalan, Alfred Hitchcock plot twist. Y'all ready? If y'all ready, let's get the likes up, and can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch how I hit y'all with the plot twist. Shit's too easy. Old media dead, bro. Told you. We just keep destroying them. Here's the plot twist. Old media, biased, racist self, they'll say, again, Jacobs ain't a real champion. Triple G is at the time. Because Jacobs only had the WBA regular. Triple G had the WBA super. Now that Tank beat Gamboa and they're pissed off and mad and hating, they're going to say Tank ain't the real champion. Lomachenko's the real WBA champion. So Tank's truly not a 3-time champion. That's what they'll say. So please tell me why people gave Canelo credit for the 3rd division by beating Rocky Fielding for a secondary belt. Oh my gosh, this shit is too easy. This shit is too easy. Y'all got to give me some better work. So let me get this straight. Tank ain't a real champion. And Jacob, black guys, the black channel, they're not real champions. Right? This is what they said. The blacks, they're not real champions because they have secondary belts. But Canelo Alvarez fights Rocky Fielding when Caleb Smith knocked out Rocky Fielding in 1 round, won the World Boxing Super Series after that, and then Canelo fights Rocky Fielding for a secondary belt. And they say Canelo's the man. He's a 3-division champion. And then when he just beat Kovalev, they say he's now a 4-division champion. So, what a quinky dink. And if you ever hear anyone repeat the point, you know it came from me, yours truly, because they be stealing my talking points. So, conveniently, Canelo Alvarez, he gets recognized as a 3 and 4 division champion when his 3rd division was for a secondary belt. And he beat less than Gamboa. Who believes Gamboa has performed lesser or worse than Rocky Fielding? Bro, I'm fucking old media up. This shit too easy. Who believes that Gamboa is far worse than Rocky Fielding, like per division? But old media didn't say nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. And Canelo also had a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding and everybody bigger that he fought, from Danny Jacobs to Chavez to Rocky Fielding to Kovalev. So Canelo Alvarez has somebody who's weaker than Gamboa, plus he stipulated them to death for a secondary belt, and we supposed to just be like, oh, Canelo, yeah, he's a 4 division champion now. He's a current champion at 168. Bro, Gamboa didn't get stipulated by Tank. Tank didn't. Imagine Tank on top, bro. Imagine Tank saying that Gamboa couldn't rehydrate to whatever he wanted to. On top of that, he would have for sure got stopped earlier. Because you got a guy who's 30 something. This is like Kovalev shit. You got a guy who's 36, 37, fighting all of his life or whatever. And then now you're withholding how much he can grow after he's already done his job and touched on the scale and made weight. You're pigeonholing how much he can rehydrate to, because your body's going to naturally do what is naturally going to do, and replenish and stuff. But you would have to curb that and watch what you eat. And in essence, you're making a second weigh-in. So you have to stay within a certain threshold. But they don't say that, but they'll say it with Triple G. Oh, so explain that. I'll give y'all 1 minute and then I'm out, because I know I'm about to drop the gavel on that one. So tell me how old media will not criticize Canelo ever, and certain fighters, but the black fighters, Danny Jacobs, when he had the regular belt at the WBA, he wasn't a real champion. Triple G was. Now they're saying that Lomachenko's the real lightweight champion and Tank got a fake belt. But they're not saying nothing when Canelo. And if anything, the Ring magazine and ESPN, they're saying Canelo's fighter of the year and all types of putting him as nominees for all this shit. Oh, it's funny how that works. So explain, what's the difference? How is Canelo, he beats Rocky Fielding with weight stipulations, with the rehydration clause, and he's further along. Tank is younger than Canelo. And he failed a drug test, but we supposed to recognize the Rocky Fielding championship as a legit win when the guy who has the full version, the super version of the belt, is Caleb Smith, and he beat Rocky Fielding. Man, it's looking sad for old media. What have y'all done? It's looking treacherous in these waters. These are shark-infested waters. Y'all know that shit don't make sense. Can we get to 450 likes? Okay. Man, I'm feeling good. I could do this all day. So please explain that. How is Tank not a real champion, but Canelo gets noted as a 4-division champion? And see, that's the weak part about it. Old media they'll put that in their articles. They'll be like 4-division champion Canelo Alvarez. But then when it comes to a black fighter, they're not saying, they're saying that Tank ain't a 2-division champion. How does that work? So Canelo beats Rocky Fielding, and one of the divisions is a weak person with the weight clause, with the rehydration. But we're supposed to just say, bow down and say Canelo is a 3-4 division champion now. And we're supposed to be mesmerized by the Rocky Fielding win, when Gamboa is clearly better per his career than Gamboa. Gamboa is clearly better career-wise than Rocky Fielding. What name one significant win that Rocky Fielding, like name even a competitive, name a Terrence Crawford level person. Like, I know Gamboa lost the fight, but Gamboa can at least say, man, I gave Crawford his toughest fight. I gave him all he can handle. Name somebody that Rocky Fielding name a guy that Rocky Fielding fought that's Terrence Crawford level, that he gave him all he can handle. That motherfucker ain't beat nobody. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't gave no elite level person no work like that. Gamboa can say, I gave Crawford all he could handle up until the stoppage. And was winning. Rocky Fielding can't say that. Rocky Fielding can't say that at all. Canelo Gamboa, he just knocked out Rocky Martinez, a former champion, with a few punches. Name a former champion that Rocky Fielding knocked out. Man, get the fuck up out of here. On that note, old media is dead. Like I've been telling y'all, they can't compete with us because it's lies, it's racism, it's tribalism, it's favoritism, it's all that good stuff, and y'all know it. I don't care how many times they come back. My shooter's putting them down like dogs. Man, we taking them to the clinic. We putting them down like dogs, man. Anyway, that's my time. We almost got to 450 likes. Man, I'm a fan of boxing. That's my time.